Hey, Grant Cardone here. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited to be with you here today. Thank you for showing up. We had almost 60,000 people register for this event that don't even know who I am. So thank you for being here. I'm going to take a minute here as everybody loads up, gets in their rooms. This is going to be an exciting event. The next 90 minutes, if you give me your full attention, I will show you how to take advantage of what I believe is the greatest real estate correction since 2008. And by the way, if you'd have bought real estate in 2008, 2009, and 2010, if you'd have got just 40 units in that period of time, in that little window, you would be, well, I'm going to show you exactly what would have happened to you. Also, in addition to that, not looking past in the past, but looking forward, I'm going to show you today how to buy deals with no money down, 5% down. I'm going to show you how to find deals in your marketplace. The goal is, and I'll be using this board today, to show you how to find one deal that will make you $1 million. You could use some of your money. You don't have to use your money. You could raise money from other people. I'm going to show you how to get a loan on that deal, actually how to get a 35-year mortgage on it that would be easier than getting a loan on a single family home, okay? The goal today is to find one deal to put you guys in a position to take advantage of this great correction that we're in. Real quick in the chat, so you guys get used to using the chat. Post what city that you live in right now. What city? Could be Vancouver, British Columbia. By the way, I'll show you deals in Canada. Canada could be the biggest real estate correction market on planet Earth, and it will be so devastating in Canada and create so many opportunities to be unbelievable.
We got Melbourne, Australia, Savannah, Georgia.
Great, but let me just comment on these markets, okay? Because the other thing I'm going to do today, I'm going to offer you guys an opportunity to join us in a real estate mentoring class where we actually work different cities. I'm going to be using some of your cities today. Savannah, Georgia, unbelievable. Sydney, Australia, unbelievable.
Sarasota.
Market. Sarasota, unbelievable marketplace.
Austin.
I was in it yesterday. Austin, Texas. Yeah, but you got to be very, very careful
Las
right
Vegas.
now. I'll tell you why later. Las Vegas, Nevada. You better be a management. You better be a management king if you're going to manage there. Jacksonville, Florida. I'm going to show you a deal in Jacksonville at the 4 o'clock on a clock. By the way, you want to grab a legal pad right now. Grab a legal pad and take a bunch of notes, because you're going to feel like you're getting run over by a fire truck. There's an old adage about learning. You know, you drinking out of a fire hose. This is going to feel like you got run over by the fire truck, and then they put the fire hose in your face. And then they gave you another one for the other side and flushed you out completely. So I'm going to show you guys in Rhode Island, Indianapolis, Indiana, Chicago. We're looking at a deal there right now. San Antonio. I'm going to show you a Texas up in Kentucky. I'm going to show you a deal near Tampa today. Grand Cayman Islands is here. Anywhere, by the way, anywhere, Serbia's in the house. Excellent. Anywhere in the world where you have the kind of real estate that I'm going to show you, there is a correction happening. New Orleans, Louisiana. Rancho Cordova. You do one, I do one, Jared.
Okay.
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Lebanon, Pennsylvania.
Naples, Florida, great market.
Madison, Wisconsin.
Great market. Burlington, Vermont.
Hialeah, Florida.
Houston, Texas, biggest real estate multifamily market in the country. Probably more opportunities there than any other single market.
Cape Town, South Africa.
Scottsdale, Arizona, one of the greatest real estate cities in the country for the next
Gulf Shores,
15 years.
Alabama.
I mean, every one of these I can comment on because we own a bunch of stuff in the Gulf Shores. I would be accumulating assets there right now if I were you.
Reno,
Mexico City. I'm actually planning a trip to go down to Mexico City. I think that there's going to be an apartment boom in Mexico City that has never happened before. And I believe the Mexico economy, GDP and economy, will be the best economy over the next 5 years of any economy.
well, they just elected that new president down there.
Yeah, but I don't
Hartford,
think that's the
Connecticut.
reason. Yeah, but even though, yeah. Anyway, North Canton, Ohio, we're going to show you a deal near North Canton.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Mobile, Alabama, great marketplace as long as you stay east of Mobile.
Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, difficult to buy there and harder to get out, okay? Colorado Springs, Pueblo, Colorado Springs, Denver, Boulder, all great cities to
The Bronx, New York.
Bronx, New York. It's going to be unbelievable opportunities across New York, but you have to be careful about your entry.
Nashville.
Nashville, Tennessee. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Great to have you here. We'll be talking about Washington State, Washington, D.C. I'll be talking about Columbus, Ohio, a bunch of college towns today, all the way down to Tallahassee with a college town. I want to thank everybody that joined me. You could be in New England. You could be in New England or England. You can be in Sydney or Cincinnati or Singapore. Everywhere on planet Earth, I'm going to show you a formula where you could literally find a deal that would make you $1 million, one deal, okay? One deal to make you $1 million. I'm going to show you the math, what we call the path to the math, okay? And the reason I am the one doing this for free, let me just explain to you why I'm doing this for free. Each year, we reach to about 20 million new people with educational products that we deliver for free. Last year, we did business with 165,000 people. We reached about 20 million online with education. About maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6% of the people that see my information actually do anything with it. It's probably lower than that, actually. Mm-hmm. It's probably more like we did business with 165,000 people. We probably had, I don't know, 100 million people see my information last year, and maybe 1% of them do business with us or less, okay? The reason we do this educational stuff is I'm an educator. I've always been an educator since I was a kid. I've always wanted to teach and share. My dad died when I was 10 years old. It might be because of that. And I didn't have a guy to give me something. No, he wasn't there to give me mentoring at 12 years old or 13 or 14 when I'm growing up. I didn't have somebody to go reach to for information or connections or guidance. And so I promised when I was 15 years old, if I was ever successful, that I was going to give back to other people. In the last 40 years that I've been studying success and business and real estate, we today have about $5 billion worth of real estate. I started with $3,000. Anybody can do this real estate game, by the way, folks. You should study somebody's entire path, okay? Their entire path, where they're at in the path. I started down here at the bottom with no money, no credit, actually bad credit, no connections. I bought my first piece of real estate with $3,000. I'm going to be showing you how to do that today. How to buy a deal with $3,000, $5,000, $50,000. I'll show you how to buy a $1 million asset today with 50 grand, okay? And I'll show you how to raise the 50 grand from 5 or 6 or 7 different people and how you could live in part of this, reduce your cost of living to zero, and actually have positive cash flow, okay? Also, I want to do this while everybody's settling in right now. We are in the greatest real estate correction since 2008. I absolutely believe this. I put it on Twitter or X yesterday. This will prove to be a bigger, greater opportunity in 2024 than was presented to you and your family in 2008. If you own real estate right now, I want you to post in the chat, okay? How should I do this, Jared? Like, what's their confidence level? What's their understanding of real estate? Or how much real estate do you own?
I would just say, other than your single family home, like if you live in a house.
Yeah, I got a better idea. What are you here to learn? Let's just put that. What are you hoping? One thing you're hoping to get out of this today. Somebody said they can't hear me. I'm sure that's not.
Yeah, just guys, if you're having any issues, just refresh the page and it'll come back to life.
Okay, what are you hoping to get? Why hasn't it started? Okay. Here's Seb owns 5 properties.
Make more money, how to wholesale.
How to wholesale.
How to use real estate as a business.
How to make $1 million.
Retirement income.
Offset tax burdens. Oh, wow, that's a great one.
How to overcome fear getting started.
Okay, that's easy. Okay.
How to buy a property with as little money as down possible.
You do one, I do one.
Okay.
How to buy with GPM. Okay.
How to invest in real estate with my
Why are you going so fast?
Yeah, slow down, guys, a little bit on the
Jesus,
scroll.
Man, I mean,
that's a chat going on its own. People
how to get started. Great. I'll show you how to get started today.
Oh, got it. How to buy with no money down.
Financial freedom. There's no better asset in the world than real estate to create financial freedom.
How to raise money.
I've raised $1.3 billion without ever paying a middleman.
How to expand and diversify my portfolio.
Yeah, that's awesome. I have 15,000 units, so I can show you how to do that. Started with one deal, by the way, one unit. How to get started with no experience. I started with no experience, no mentors, no credit, no money, nothing.
How to underwrite.
How to underwrite a deal. I'll show you how. I'm going to actually offer a number of you an opportunity to get an underwriting tool that we use that will underwrite a deal in under 20 seconds.
How do I invest the $350K in equity I have in my home?
Okay, good. I'll show you how to use equity from your home, your IRA, your 401k, and from friends and family.
How to generate cash flow with 10 grand?
Good, good. I can show you how to get started today with 10 grand. 10 grand would buy a $200,000 deal. And I'm going to show you guys a bunch of $200,000 deals and just pick cities live and show you how I can find those deals available.
How to get my wife on board?
Don't know that I'm the right guy to do that. But it is important to get your wife on board or your partner. Like, a lot of you guys you're divided up. You don't have your assets are not in the right place. Okay, look, we're going to try to cover as much as we can in 90 minutes. Jared, are you ready to go?
Yep.
In 90 minutes, I'm going to do everything I can to cover as much as I can in under 90 minutes. All I ask you to do is get a legal pad, okay? Nobody has books or notebooks or anything, do they?
No.
Okay, good. So take notes, okay? This is going to be fast. I'm going to do as much as I can in as little time as possible. Your time, okay? I'm just thinking about your time right now. And again, this is completely free, no strings attached. You do not have to purchase anything. You don't have to buy anything. But you do need to pay attention. Now, if you got your kids and your dog on you and you're watching Instagram or you're scrolling for something else on the internet right now, I can tell you right now, this will cost you $1 billion. $1 billion. If I'm exaggerating, it's $500 million, okay? Cut me back again, it's $250 million of information I'm gonna give you in 90 minutes. I'll show you how to find a deal, fund a deal, get a loan on the deal. I'll show you how to do it with no credit, bad credit. I'll show you how to find something that you know will make you $1 million the second you close the deal. I'll do all that, but I cannot make you pay attention. You have to do that yourself. So just give me 90 minutes, okay, of your undivided attention. Give the kids to somebody else, the dog to somebody else. Close Instagram right now, and I promise you this will be the best real estate 90 minutes of your lifetime, okay? All right, now, let me see, where am I supposed to go right now? I think you guys moved these slides around on me.
You got right here the clicker.
Oh. We call it a clicker, okay? Okay, and I'm gonna do as much as I can to answer questions about Canada, different markets, California, here in Fort Lauderdale or Miami or wherever I am today. Where am I? I'm in Florida.
Yeah.
Okay. My name's Grant Cardone, by the way. If you guys don't know who I am, I have written 8 business books, 21 best-selling business programs that have reached tens of millions of people around the world. I think we're in, 30 or 40 languages. One of my books, The Millionaire Booklet, was put into like 80 different languages for free, by the way, by people in those 80 different countries. And I also own a small real estate company, started very small with $3,000. I bought my first single family home when I was 28, 29 years old, bought a second one the same month with no money down, and 3 years later bought a 48 unit deal, one deal that made me $2.3 million plus the cash flow. One deal made me a multimillionaire, and I've been buying real estate ever since. Today we control $5 billion worth of real estate. I've raised $1.3 billion on the internet from friends, people that follow me on social media. We distribute this month we distributed almost $6 million to our investors, maybe $7 million this month. Maybe Ryan can give me the update.
It's
6.9 million.
6.9 million in June, 67 million in the last 12 months.
Yeah, so in this month we distributed $6.9 million to our investors.
329 million since you started the fund.
And I've distributed $329 million to friends, family, employees, partners, and people that partner with me in my real estate. Real estate has never let me down, okay? It's been an unbelievable asset class for me to invest in. And today, hopefully, with your help and participation, again, I want to thank you for being here, and I want to make sure we make the best use of your time. I'm going to do as much as I can to get you as much information as possible. Now, I know some of you are going to want to do something with us after this. We'll be talking about that as well. But let me just tell you this. First of all, if you've ever attended one of these before, If this is the first time you've ever attended a real estate event with me, put in the chat first. I just want to see how many first timers we got here. Also, I just want to suggest to everybody as your first note, the reloading is an issue?
Just a little bit of a delay. Yeah, first.
Okay, good, great. Well, welcome. Okay, if you don't know who I am, there's a company. I'm going to show you. I'm an extremely transparent person. Okay, so I'm going to show you this. Everything I tell you today, I'm then going to back with data.
And that's the beautiful thing about real estate is everything that happens in real estate is public record. And so as you guys get out and you get started and you're starting to evaluate deals or partners, like you got to know that you have to record transactions in real estate with the county, with the state. And so you can find a paper trail of every real estate transaction that's happened. And so what Grant's going to do right now is just show you a little bit of what he's been up to. And actually, why now? Like, I've been with Grant for 14 years. My name's Jared. I'm the president of the company. And I got started with Grant 14 years ago before the funds, and he had been buying real estate on his own for a while. And I got started investing with him. My parents, I didn't come from money. They never invested. I never heard about real estate. I never knew the tax benefits of it. Like, it just was completely foreign to me. And I got to sit next to this guy at his right hand and watch him do everything that he's going to teach you guys today. And I just got to tell you, like, this will change your life. And the first deal I invested in with Grant, like Grant said, the first deal changed his life. It changed my life forever. And the thing you have to get over is you have to get over the confidence. And confidence comes through knowledge. It comes through information. And that's what Grant's going to be sharing with you today. What are you pulling up right now?
Well, I'm just showing them, like, when I tell you I'm doing something, in real estate, you should ask immediately, well, show it to me, okay? Here's a deal. Grant Cardone, Cardone Capital buys 4 properties for $740 million. That was done in 2021, okay? 1,700 units. Let me see here. And this is very, very important because this is what Jared's saying right now. Real estate is something you can actually see. It's not something you need to trust. There's no trust me in real estate. There is, run, okay? Because that's not what you want. The Laurel Canyon deal that I just did. Grant Cardone. What was that called? Laurels in Fort Lauderdale. Nope. Wow. Cardone Capital.
Real estate mogul Grant Cardone closes largest all-cash multifamily deal in South Florida this year. All-cash deal, 10X Flagler, 382 units, Class A property, downtown Florida.
Yeah.
Through his company, Cardone Capital.
Good. Now, Jared's telling you that, but in real estate, I'm giving you the first rule of real estate. Never trust without validating. Show me the data. Real estate mogul Grant Cardone closes largest cash multifamily deal in South Florida. But when was this? First thing, you want to see the record, then you want to see the date. Okay, show me proof, and then show me a date. This was
May 16th.
May 16th. Today's June 15th. This was 29 days ago. This deal was $150 million. All cash in Fort Lauderdale. Now, tie that together with what I just said to you. This is the biggest, this will prove to be, I believe this, the biggest correction since 2008, okay? Now, how much do I believe that, or is that just a sales pitch? Let's just see here. Twitter. And if I go to this, notice what I said yesterday right here. Can you see that, Johnny?
Yes, sir.
This is yesterday, 21 hours ago, not even 24 hours ago. 2024 might be the best investing environment since 2008 for real estate. We're aggressively adding to our $5 billion of real estate and 15,000 investors. Okay, so first thing you're looking for, you're looking for proof. Show me, don't tell me. Number 2 thing you're looking for is a date. When did this happen? This was 21 hours ago. Okay, now I'm going to be showing you the same thing today. I'm going to tell you, I can show you a deal in El Paso that'll make you $1 million when you buy it, okay? And then I'm gonna bring you to a deal in El Paso and show you in real time that that deal exists in your marketplace, or Denver, or Vancouver, or Fort Lauderdale. Okay, I'm going to show you deals across the marketplace. So just look for this today. Always look for me to do two things. One, show me proof, and then show me a date. Okay, this is not a trust program. Real estate is real. It starts with the word real, which means valid. I can see it. Okay, now let's get into the data. Why is it a real estate market in correction? Okay, and what can I show you to validate that? Did y'all take that one article I had out? Let's see. Okay, look at this, okay? Show you a piece of data. I'm on my computer. They're going to show you my computer now. I'm going to make
20% of commercial and multifamily mortgage balances maturing in 2024.
20% of the $4.7 trillion. Now, don't get lost in these numbers, okay? $4.7 trillion looks like this. Okay, and there's a big difference between $1 trillion and $1 billion. 20% of this would be about $800 billion. If I could only close 1% of the $800 billion, how much would that be? $8 billion?
$8 billion.
Yeah, 1% would be $8 billion. Now let's just assume for a second that I can't do all the deals myself, and we're going to do it in this room. This is going to happen in this year, and we only have 6 months left in the year. What does it mean that debt is maturing? It means the loans are due, okay? You're writing this down, you're taking notes. The loans are due, okay? The loans are due.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Yeah. The loans are due, okay? Which means there's a maturity date on the loan, okay? Let's say the maturity date is 6/20/24. The loan's due, okay? The bank's like, loan's due, bro. This is why you guys are seeing all the headlines right now. The keys are going back to the bank. The office building went to the bank. The retail went back to the bank. The apartment deal has to be renegotiated. When this loan is due, and let's say that loan was for $1 million, this is happening right now, folks. This is happening whether you know it or not. Last time you didn't participate. Your family didn't participate. Your family got washed out in the last correction.
Because it was with single-family homes.
It was single-family homes. This time it's not single-family homes. It is in Canada, by the way. It's condos in Canada. In America, it's office buildings, hotels, it's industrials, it's apartment buildings, okay? It's like anything that was commercial in nature, meaning it wasn't a usable one single family home. In Nashville, Tennessee, it's a bunch of Airbnb. I'm gonna give you a whole bunch of data today. Like if you live in Nashville right now, there's guys in Nashville that have $1 million loan on a house that's probably worth $400,000. And somebody is gonna go buy that house that's been rehabbed, by the way, completely rehabbed, completely ready to go, because, and they're gonna buy it for 400 grand from a bank. This is gonna be the biggest real estate correction in my lifetime, much bigger than 2008. Why? Because all real estate corrections, all price corrections, since the history of real estate, all price corrections come as a result of a debt problem, okay? They're associated. Real estate values go up and down based on this one thing. There is nothing else that controls price. What was it, 8,000?
No, I got you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I got you. I'm glad you got me, okay? So watch. All price corrections happen because of debt. All prices go up because of debt, and prices go down because of debt. So let's say that we're here right now. Well, interest rates are 7.5% today on a loan. Over here, they were at 3%. And that's why we have a problem, okay? Everything was going fine. The value of the property, by the way, is still really the value of the property. You just can't get a loan on this property. Let's say the loan was $1 million right here, and the interest rate was 3%. But when the loan goes to 7.5%, the value of the loan goes down. And because the value of the loan goes down, it drags the value of the property down, because this guy has got to pay this loan off now. Right here, okay? Now, $5 billion worth of real estate. I've been studying it for 40 years. Every real estate person will tell you. Every successful real estate person, Sam Zell, Don Bren, look these names up. Fred Trump, okay?
Sternlicht.
Starwood, Barry Sternlicht, Don Peoples, my friend Cindy Stumpo I was talking about last night. She's a builder in Boston. Every one of these cycles, every one of them. Let's see, 1995. Savings and loans busted. 600 banks went out of business. 600. You were stealing real estate here. You were paying $4,000, $10,000 for a piece of real estate that today could by itself be worth $1 million. Okay? There was a bust right here. These are all busts. 2000, another bust. You could have stole real estate right here. 2008, massive bust. You could have, everything you bought right here was a steal. 2020, for a brief time, only about 6 months.
Because of COVID.
Because of COVID, the pandemic, people freaking panicked. Okay, you could buy real estate right here. We bought $1 billion worth of real estate during COVID. And now we are in 2024. This cycle, by the way, I believe will be bigger than this one. And this one was massive. 600 banks went out of business. I've been saying now for about, 18 months, maybe since this, the SVB's failure. 300 banks in America will
Silicon Valley Bank. Yeah.
300 banks in America will go out of business in this next cycle. Banks control the loans on most of the real estate. Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, we're going to be talking about them today, and regional banks, local banks, community banks, savings and loans, pension funds control the debt that supports all these deals, okay? So if there's $2.7 trillion worth of debt and 800 billion's coming due this year, what you need to know is, where's that at? Where's those deals at? Okay? And they're in your city, folks, okay? Now you don't you're driving your car down the neighborhood, I want to buy that, or I need this, or no, you want to buy this. This is what you're looking for. You're not looking for what you like, you're looking for where the opportunity is. You want to write this down, okay? If there is no urgency in real estate, if there is no urgency, there is no compromise. Okay? Meaning, if you want a good deal, urgency by the seller equals a compromise on the price. If this urgency is not there, you're not going to get a good deal. And you're in a cycle that's only going to last about 18 months, by the way. I'm going to predict June 2024 to, let's go January 26. And that's it. You only have about 16 to 18 months to get your head together, to get your funds together, to get your confidence together, to build a network. If you live in Canton, Ohio, okay, or you live in California, you live in West Hollywood, you got about 18 months to get your shit together to say, hey, I am going to make a move in this next 18 months. I'm not out buying houses and cars and Gucci. I'm going to take all the stupid stuff I've been doing and I'm going to throw it in real estate. And you could literally become a multimillionaire. I'll show you how I did it. You could become a multimillionaire in the next 18 months. Many, many, many times over. One deal could change your life. Okay? And that's what we're looking for today, the one deal. So number one, you're taking notes right now. This is the greatest real estate correction since 2008. There's a major correction underway right now. It's happening whether you want to participate or not. Number two, the debt maturities reduce values. I just went over that. The debt maturity, it's due today. See, I have some loans that are due in what are we in, 4? I have some loans that are due in 2030. Well, I'm not selling anything. But don't even look at my properties. They're not for sale, okay? I don't have any pressure to sell. You're looking for a deal where there's pressure, and by the way, there's plenty of those. Number three, new Fannie Mae regulation. Okay, this is mind-boggling that Fannie Mae, and almost nobody knows about this. I don't know why Joe Biden's not talking about it more. You can literally buy a 4-unit deal with only 5% down. So if that deal was $1 million, with only 50 grand, you could control $1 million. If the deal was $200,000, you could control that deal with only $10,000. If the deal was $100,000, I'll show you all these deals today, by the way. I'll show you 4 units for 100 grand that you would be cash flow positive day one, and you could put $5,000 down and buy it. Now, you do need to know what's your exit, how do you cash flow it, how do you manage it, what are the rules, what are the regulations, what kind of credit score do you need? None. Okay, it's crazy. It's easier to buy this deal, by the way, than it would be to buy a single family home. How do you get out of it? When do you get out of it? Okay, I'll show you all that as much as I can anyway. Also, there's number 4, new DSCR rulings. Now, I'm not going to get all into this, but DCR basically suggests, okay, that if you have...
It's called the debt service coverage ratio.
Yeah, let's say you have $100,000 of debt. That includes principal and interest, okay? You need at least $120,000 worth of NOI, which is your income less your expenses, to support this debt. That's called DCR, debt coverage ratio, or it's also referred to as DSCR. Well, Fannie Mae came up with some new rules that says, hey, we're going to kill this 120. You don't have to hit that, which means you could buy more real estate without having to cover the DCR ruling. I'm binded by a DCR ruling because we buy very big projects. You won't be if you limit your purchase to 4 units. Now, when you guys want to go to 14 units, 44 units, 400 units, I'll show you that today too. And I'll show you how to do it without any money, okay? Number 5, there is a glut of inventory. Let me just validate that, show you something, tell you something, show you something, give you a date, okay? Let's see, Jared. Did we pull up something here? Well, let me just show you the deals I'm working on right now. Just so you guys, current working deals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 25, 26. Those are duplicates right there. Here's another. These are just deals I'm working, okay?
Now, I think for context, it's important to understand, 12 months ago, how many deals were you working?
1, and it didn't happen. So...
because what happened was there wasn't enough pressure. And now that pressure is continuing to build because these loan maturities are start happening. And one point that's important to make is if these people had bought this deal 4 years ago with a 5-year note that's interest only, that's either a variable rate or one that they have to get out of 5 years from when they sign the deal. When they go and that loan expires, they have to get a new loan, and their interest rate's going to go from 3% to 7.5%.
Yeah. Okay.
And if that deal only produced a 4 or 5% return on the capital, when they refinance the deal at 7.5%, the deal does not support the debt payments anymore. So the cash flow from the deal will not even pay the debt. And so the bank is going to give them less money on that. And so they have to do one of two things. Number one, they have to come up with a bunch of cash to do the deal to get the debt to equity ratio back in line. Or they have to give the deal back to the bank.
Good. So let's talk about where the deals are, okay? Now, I just told you there's a plethora, a glut, massive amounts of inventory available. And you guys are reading headlines, oh, there's no homes for sale. I'm not looking at homes for sale. I'm looking at cash flow assets for sale, which is where you guys want to be. You want passive income, residual income, generational wealth? Buy real estate that cash flows. Don't buy real estate that you have to cash flow. Okay? Buy real estate that cash flows. Don't buy real estate that you have to cash flow. So look, this is $68,000. This is a product that we have called 10X Deal Finder. What's the website for 10X Deal Finder?
I believe it's 10X Deal Finder.
Okay, this is a product we offer to our investors.
10xdealfinder.com.
10xdealfinder.com. There are 68,000 deals available in the state of Florida right now. Now, I have completely wide open criteria on this. I haven't fine-tuned it down to 4 units, 8 units, 12, or 82, but I could do that, okay? There's 68,000. I'm gonna go to another website. By the way, this next website, they sell this information for $500 a city. I think we pay $140,000 a year for this next product I'm gonna show you. Is CoStar open
No,
for me?
yeah, it's on a different tab though. You can't log in again.
But you guys understand how
I
many
know,
tabs you have open for me right now?
Here, you want me to clean it up for you?
Yeah, that'd be
Okay,
that'd be awesome.
Just talk to the people. I'll clean it
Okay.
up for you.
So this one's going to show you multifamily apartments, okay, office buildings, the date maturity, the maturity date of the loans. It'll show you what they bought it for, what their current debt is, whether it's for sale, it's been listed. Like every piece of data you want on a property, this is all mine.
I know.
So
I'm working on it. Just keep going.
it'll show you, like our 10X Deal Finder. I mean, I could stay here. So,
Okay.
yeah,
I think you closed out of it.
yeah.
There we go.
There
Go
you
ahead.
go.
Keep going. Keep
Okay.
going.
These tools, by the way, the 10X Deal Finder is a tool. LoopNet is a free tool that I'll be showing you today, and I'll be using to find deals in different markets, just to show you guys. You don't need to actually spend any money. At some point, you're going to spend money. At some point, you will spend money. No, just come tell him, Tony. There's no reason to text him right now while he's doing this. There you go. Jared's got him in. Okay, it's easier if you just come to him. Like, okay, this is another 67,000 properties in this market. This is just in Florida, by the way. For you guys who are like, oh, there's no product available. Okay, I just expanded it to 141,000. If I wanted to go here, somebody said they were in Sarasota. Let me see where Sarasota is over here, somewhere around here. Dude, I can't even see through this. There's so many deals. Now, the dark blue means they're going right now. Okay, I could actually put a filter in here and put, let's see, I want to go construction, under construction, and let me see what's available. Why would I want to do construction deals? Because there's stuff being built right now that is not going to be completed because the loan is due. Okay, let's see here. I got a medical office. Medical office, 75 million people in America are going to turn 65, 75, 85, 95, 105. Bro, some of these people are going to live till they're 120, not even know where they are, okay? Medical offices across the country will explode. They will be like, it'll be like Burger Kings and McDonald's, okay? This is going to be the new service class for Americans, as we have 75 million baby boomers. The baby boomer, everywhere the baby boomer went, by the way, they created wealth. If you would have followed them when they were being born, boom, schools were built. It was all baby clothes. You would have made a fortune just investing in baby clothes back then. Baby boomer turns 20 years old. Guess what? Colleges exploded across America because now, if you had invested in colleges back then, you'd have made a fortune. As soon as the baby boomer turned 30 years old, what did they do? They started conjugating.
Congregating.
No, conjugating. They started doing bang, babies all over the place. Now what did you have? More baby clothes. You could have invested in that, cradles. Like just follow the boomer, bro. Wherever the boomers went, money got made. So what's going to happen when boomers start retiring? Vacations, cruises, travel explodes, okay? Medical will explode. Where are these people going to live? These people are not going to stay in their single family home. Look at Joe Biden, okay? If he didn't have somebody taking care of him right now, he would be in a home somewhere. All right, let's see here. Look at this, the Mayfair. This is under construction right now. Ooh, this is a juicy little beast, okay? Look at the amount of data I have here. This is no trust. This is a no trust investment class, meaning I don't have to trust the data. I don't have to trust the words. I can have data that supports it. Now, we pay 150 grand a year for this. This is a 4-star high-rise apartment, 270 units. It was built in 2024. Another note right now, what are you looking for? Okay, you're looking for loans that were made between 2021 and 2024. Anything that was lent on, okay, you're looking for this. Even 2020, you go back to 2020, you're looking for anything that started in 2020, 2021. I'm gonna probably pull this back 2022, because this project was started 3 years ago. So anything, anywhere there's a loan or deal that was started in 2020, I bought $1 billion worth of real estate in 2020, 2021. Okay, we have long-term loans or we have rate cap protection against interest rates exploding on us. Look for these loans, anything that was done back then, or look for something that was done 10 years ago, okay, and either the fund is due or the loan is due. I can explain this in more detail, okay? This, or number three, ideally, let me just add this, institutions own the asset. It's not Bob and Dave. Your best deals are not going to come from Bob and Dave. I'm just telling you. The best deals are not coming from Bob and Dave, the local real estate guys. It could be there. It's going to be a guy probably that's got 2 or 3 projects if they built them. So this loan right here could be due, no problem if he's only got 1 deal. But if he's an institution and he's got a bunch of deals, let's say he's got 10 of these deals. I have 40 deals, 41 deals. If I had loans on 41 deals that were due right now, I'd be going back to the bank and saying, here, take it all. I can't fund it all because I'm backwards. I'm upside down. I can't get out. I cannot possibly make the loans on 41 deals if the loans were due. See this guy right here? Let's say he's got 3 projects that are in construction. If they're building an asset like I'm showing you right here in this picture, dude, this ain't his only deal. You don't get to do that deal your first deal. So he's probably got 2 other projects. Imagine if it's a Starwood or JP Morgan. He's got these 3 deals that he funded. He's like, okay, these deals are upside down. I got a problem, but he's got some stuff they bought 10 years ago that he could sell and make a profit. So these deals become urgent for him to sell to create cash to fund this problem right here. Okay? I hope that's not too much detail. Right now, what I'm trying to show you is the glut. I'm trying to validate to you there's a glut of inventory. I'm going to show you something else here. Let me go to LoopNet now. Okay. I'm just going to go, give me a city, any city.
Go for sale. Click the for sale tab.
For sale?
Yeah, click the for sale tab.
Okay. Let me just get a city first, man.
All right, post a city in the comments, guys. All right.
First city I see.
Santa Rosa, California.
Okay, terrible city. But I'm going to go with it. Santa Rosa.
Or Dallas. There's another one.
Oh, there it is. Santa Rosa. Rosa. This is a free app. Oops. It brought me to where I wanted to go, which was San Antonio. Santa Rosa, California. Is that it? Very small market, right? But let's see what's available. Oh, there's only...
Scroll down a little bit.
Scroll down?
Yeah, scroll down on the search results on the right there. See where the picture is? Just scroll down.
Yeah. Okay, now what I'm going to do, this is 295 results for one tiny little market, by the way. Okay, let's go to, and let's put some filters on this. I want to buy, let's say, because I love apartments.
On the left side search space use?
Yeah, now I'm going to get down to office, not co-working, and
it says for lease. There you go.
There you go. I'm going to go to multifamily. I'm going to go to healthcare and office. By the way, the math that I'm going to show you today, it works on all these. Now I only have 59 results, okay? Now, you're not looking for 59 results. You're looking to buy 5 deals. Out of 59 deals, let's see, here's a multifamily deal. Watch this, okay? This right here, this is out of nowhere, dude. This is whack. This is 5 units in Mendocino Avenue, zone for sale. It's a 4.8 cap. Just keep this in mind. It's costing me nothing to look at this. And I'm like, okay, I'm exhausted on it. Meaning I don't want to buy it, okay? Here's a 1 unit for $1 million.
Keep going down.
Okay, thank you, Jared. Man, I got a lot going on internally. Here's 1 unit. I don't want to see 1 unit, okay? I'm going to get out of this. I don't want to see all this office. I'm going to get rid of this costs me nothing to do this, by the way. And I'm going to go to building size.
No, keep going down. Units.
Units. I want to go 4 units to 100. Okay, now I got, there's that 4-unit deal. Oh, they call this a 4-unit deal. Do you understand this first deal right here, this $1.1 million deal? If you guys can see this, I need to make it bigger. This deal right here, I can buy for $55,000. This qualifies for a Fannie Mae loan. I could control a $1.1 million asset. If I paid them their price, and I don't need to, basically I could buy this thing for whatever 5% of that is. Is that $55,000, $57,000? I could control, this is called leverage, I could control a $1.1 million asset with $57,000. I know the value of this dollar is going to go down. Help me on chat. Who thinks this goes up and that goes down? The value of the property goes up over time and the value of that dollar goes down over time, okay? We have I don't know what you're trying to tell me.
We need to go.
Yeah, okay. There's a $2.5 million asset in Santa Rosa. There's a $2.8 million. This is a market without a lot of goodies. Okay, here's a 20-unit deal in Santa Rosa for $9 million, maybe more than you guys want to look at right now. $7 million, $9 million, $80 million. Look at these cap rates.
That's recap.
Percent.
Shoot.
Okay. Anyway, I'm just showing you, I'm validating with you, there's plenty of assets. There's a glut of inventory, okay? Now, what I hope to teach you in the next 90 minutes is this. Number 1, where to find a deal. I've already shown you some, but I want to keep validating to you. 2, I'm going to show you how to get debt on the deal. 3, I'm going to show you how to find equity, how to actually raise it if you don't have it yourself. And number 4, I'm going to show you how to build a network using clubs and mentoring to actually have a place to find deals, get debt, and get equity. And the last thing I hope to instill you with is some confidence about where you and your family could be investing money right now. All right? Now, for those of you who you want more than 90 minutes and you want to spend time with me, we put together an opportunity for you to join me in 2 weeks for a live training. I'm going to do a live training. Virtual training that I delivered to you, and we're going to take the information I'm going to share with you in the next 90 minutes, and I'm going to freaking stretch it out to 2 days and slow everything down. In the meantime, I'm going to give you 2 live mentoring calls with my staff. For any of you that want to go deep, you don't just want 90 minutes, and you want to really learn this game, we put together an opportunity for only $297. You can click the link below. I'm going to give you our real estate masterclass. By the way, that program sells for $10,000 on our website.
We had a room full of people. It was a mastermind event. We had a room full of people. They all paid 10 grand to be there. So you'll get that today as soon as you sign up. It's 16 hours. And we're also going to send you our dictionary of multifamily real estate terms so that you can start getting familiar with all the terminology and the nomenclature that Grant's been talking about.
And for the first 100 people that want to take advantage of this without us going into detail on it, I'm going to give you our one-on-one strategy call with one of our staff to say, hey, where are you right now? Where do you want to be? What's your goals? What's your targets? What do you need help with? And 2 coaching calls, mentoring calls on Friday, this Friday coming, next Friday, and the following Friday, and then right after that, we do the 2-day event, okay? All of this is available for you, for any of you that just wants to take advantage of it, for only $297. It's just for the first 100 people that take advantage of it.
GrantCardone.com/now, or you can just click the button below.
Okay, and that's Jared, by the way. If I didn't tell you guys who Jared is, Jared and I have been working together 13 or 14 years. He's invested with me, how many millions?
4.5.
$4.5 million of his own money in our real estate deals, and he's made more money from the real estate than he makes working from me.
Yeah.
Okay. Many more. He's probably worth 15 or $20 million just from his real estate transactions with me. That being said, you guys don't have to go out and buy real estate by yourself, by the way. Jared's never bought a piece of real estate. He partners with me in deals and we make money together. Okay. We're partners in real estate that we own. Okay. All right. Legal pad, take notes, get ready. This is how my little path started in real estate. Oh, I thought it was animated.
Now we changed it.
Okay. I started with $3,000, about $200,000 worth of real estate 40 years ago. Let's see, is it 40 years ago? Something like that. 36 years ago. And then started stacking real estate. Today we own about $5 billion worth of real estate, 15,000 units. They got 12,000 up there. We're at 15,000 units, a 500,000 square feet of office buildings and a little bit of retail. I want you to write this down. Real estate provides you with what's called a schedule of assets. A schedule of assets is greater than a credit score. Okay, real wealth, when the real wealth goes to the bank, when Elon Musk goes to the bank, or Bill Gates, I saw something the other day, said if Bill would have never sold any of his Microsoft, he'd be worth 1.5 trillion.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, all right. In real wealth is not interested in this. No, zero interest in it. Real wealth has a schedule of assets. Schedule of assets is basically all your holdings of all your assets, which includes the cash flow of those assets. For those of you who are taking notes right now, okay, the schedule assets and of assets and its cash flow. The reason that's important to the bank when they give you a loan, see, I could go to a bank right now and say, here's my schedule of assets. Let me just show you what that looks like. Oh my gosh. This is a schedule of all my assets. Okay, there'll be probably 40 properties in here. This is what I give to the bank. I'm just sharing with you guys what we share with the bank. This is very transparent. There's nothing, I'm not here bragging. This is all public data. The IRS got it. The SEC's got it. Trust me, everybody knows everything about me. 13,568 units, 42 properties. Quarterly trailing income is NOI, not income. It's $50 million. Annualized is $202 million. And the cash flow will be here on every deal. Let me see. See how every one of these deals has a positive cash flow, an expiration date on the loans, how much I borrowed from the company. This is called a schedule of assets, and they're going to want to see the cash flow. At that point, you become lendable, okay? Oops. So that I can borrow money, not get income. I don't want income. I don't want to go make money. Real wealth doesn't want to go earn income. I want to borrow against this cash flow, and that is a non-taxable event. Somebody said in the chat, hey man, I want to understand how to earn money and not pay taxes, okay? What I'm doing is I'm taking my schedule of assets and my cash flow, I'm getting a loan on it because I'm lendable, not because I have a good credit score, by the way. Okay, it's got nothing to do with a credit score. It's because my schedule of assets will support that loan. Let's say they give me a loan for $10 million. Would you rather take a loan for $10 million or earn $10 million? I'd rather do both. But if I had a choice, I'd rather take a loan for $10 million because my taxes on that is zero. And I'm going to show you how to use real estate. 4 units, 8 units, 12 units, 16 units. I'll show you how to use real estate to do exactly that. Okay? How do you get started? Where do you get started? Again, I know I'm giving you a lot of information in a very short period of time, and we talk very fast here, and some of this you might not understand. That's why we created the dictionary. That's the real estate book. We're giving you the real estate book and the dictionary right here. I think this is the dictionary, okay? This is all the terms, like, boom. What is lateral support? What is leverage? What is a lien? What is a lien waiver? What is a like-kind property? What is a floor plate, floor price, forbearance agreement? You have to know this language, number one, in order to even communicate with any of these people, the seller, the lender, your investors. You got to know how to communicate. It makes you sound intelligent. This real estate book, we've sold, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of copies of this book. We're giving it to you free for those first 100. This is an awesome book about how to create wealth investing in real estate. Not just my path, but what I would do today different. Now, real estate, like everything, changes. Right now, Fannie Mae, write this down, came up with some new regulations. This was passed last year.
November 1st.
November 1st, 2023. This is only 7 months old. Nobody knows it's even happening. You can buy 2 to 4 units today, right now, It can't be 1 unit. It can't be 5 units, 2 to 4 units.
I'm sorry, November 18th.
November 18th, 11/18th. Okay, Jared should show it to you. 2023. This was the law passed. Trust me on this. You can Google it yourself. Don't trust me and Google it yourself, okay? 2 to 4 units. It's producing income. There are some restrictions on it. I'll tell you what those are in a second. Number 2, you got to own or occupy it, okay? But not forever. And there are exceptions to this, by the way. I happen to know for sure you got to be in the property for 10 months, but there are exceptions to situations that would happen where Fannie and Freddie would be like, yeah, we cool, okay? All right. Number three, you can max out your loan just under $1.4 million. It's actually $1,396,800. Just under $1.4 million. You can borrow up to $1.4 million. So you guys that are looking for grants, business loans, SBA loans, dude, you guys are looking in the wrong place, man. I don't know why you guys want to borrow money you can't pay back. If I can borrow money that somebody else pays back for you, okay? Because that's what this 4-unit deal will do. Number 4, the FHA rule 75, for those that are taking notes, they have eliminated the DCR requirement. That means that you do not have to hit DCR requirements, debt coverage ratio requirements, that I am required to hit because I'm doing much bigger deals. And number 5, Fannie Mae is doing this because they believe multifamily, what you guys call apartments, multifamily has a lower default rate than single family home does. I think single family home, look it up, Jared. Single family homes have a default rate of about 6%, a little under 6%. Multifamily has a default rate of like 0.06%, like 10 times smaller. So they know that they're safer lending money on this asset class because it produces cash flow. The favorite single asset class in America today for the lender, for banks, is what I'm sharing with you right here. It is not medical. It's not industrial. Industrial is up there. It's not storage. It's up there. It's not retail. It's not office. It's multifamily. Why? Because people have to have a place to live, okay? Now look, there's a lot of different ways to make money in real estate. Warren Buffett once said, never buy an asset. Never buy an asset. Did you find it?
Yeah, FHA is 10.8%. And current is 2.6, but it's the highest levels that it's been since the third quarter of 2021.
On single family?
Yeah.
2.6?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2.6, not 6, okay? But multifamily is like 0.06, so there's like whatever the difference is, that's probably 4 or 5 times difference, okay? Now, Warren Buffett once said, never buy an asset where there's only one way to make money, okay? Specifically, he said, never buy an asset where the only way to make money is to sell the asset. This is the biggest mistake I've made in my real estate career. I'll give you a bunch of them here before we close today. But if you guys stay to the end, I'm going to go over a little Q&A with you guys that are still in the audience and talk about the mistakes I made so you can avoid them yourself. Number 1, in real estate, you can profit because, 1, you cash flow. Ways to profit. First, you cash flow. Now, this is a must. If it don't cash flow, I'm not buying the real estate. I don't have a piece of real estate today at all those 41 properties that doesn't cash flow. I buy it. The day I buy it, it is cash flowing to me 30 days later. Number 2, appreciation. I want appreciation on the asset. Now, appreciation means it goes up in value, right? Appreciation does not mean it goes up in value in 5 minutes. It doesn't mean I buy it today. It's not a stock that goes up. But I know this, over 10 years, I don't know what that means.
Target.
Over 10 years, that's easy.
Yeah.
Over 10 years, okay, well, how does something appreciate? Okay, every 10 years, real estate, multifamily that I'm showing you, every 10 years has 2x'd. Every 10 years, the value of the real estate is doubled. You want to make a note right here. How does real estate double? Okay, how does real estate go up in value? It does not go up in value because you want it to. It goes up in value because appreciation is tied to rent increases. If the rent goes up, the value of the property will go up. End of story, and I'll show you that today. I'm going to show you a path to $1 million and exactly what you should be looking for. It might not be in your city, by the way, but it could be. It might be in some other city. Like the first deal I ever bought was not where I lived, okay? The first big deal I bought was outside of the county that I lived in, and it made me $2.4 million with only $350,000. And I borrowed the $350,000 for you guys. Oh God, you had 350 grand. I borrowed most of the 350, okay? All right, so rent increases. Oh, by the way, rents have gone up for 40 years. Let me see, where's that one article about rent increases in America for 50 years?
Well, median monthly rent in 1970 was $108.
Okay, median rents, when was it?
This was 1970.
Okay. Let me see what this is. I mean, you guys hear people complain about rents, right? If you guys think rents are high today, wait till 10 years from now. Rents in this country would be $4,000 in 2034. So they were at 108. When was that, Jared?
1970.
1970. The average rent today is just under $2,000. Let's just put $2,000. Okay.
And that's in 2001. It was $1191. In 2001, average rents were $1191.
2001, they were how much?
$1191.
$1191.
Historical median monthly
In
rents.
2024, they're $2,000. Okay, so these are median rents. Okay, $108. Boom, they go to $1191. People screaming. By the way, I was paying $275 in 1976, and my goddamn rents are going crazy. Shit, rents are out of control. Okay, rents went from 108 to 275 to 1191 to now $2,000. The average mortgage in America, just so you guys know, the average mortgage in America is $4,000, about $3,900 plus. That doesn't count taxes, insurance, maintenance, HOA, which would add another $1,500. Insurance on homes today is some insurance is $5,000 and $6,000 a year. What's renter insurance? $180 a year. This guy's going to pay $180 for renter insurance. This guy's going to pay $5,000 every year to insure his home. You understand? It's out of control. So the total cost on a house today is $5,500. To rent is $2,000. What do you think is going to happen? You think rents are going to go down? Okay. Oh yeah, when interest rates go down, the house is going to go down. No. If you look up interest rates in this country, interest rates and homes, interest rates going up have never, in 60 years that I've been alive, has never driven down a home price. So let me just show you here. Never, by the way. There's not a time when it changed anything. Maybe briefly, it will change something. Home prices compared to interest rates. Graph. I'm looking for a graph here. Okay. There'll be a brief 2008. It was 18 months. Let's see. Let me see here. Real home price appreciation has been negative more often than nominal. That's not what I'm looking for. Trying to get it big enough for you guys to see it. Okay. Random, pulled up a piece of random data. Okay, the red line, the red line is, that should be the home price, right?
Yep.
Okay. Show me a period of time where where the value of the house went down because interest rates went up. On the contrary, by the way, if you look right here, this is 2008, interest rates went down in 2008 and prices went down with the interest rates. That's why everybody thinks if interest rates go down right now, prices are going to go up. interest rates go down, home prices will go up. We're talking about homes, single family homes now. That's not true. When interest rates go down, again, home prices are going to sink with it. And the reason it's going to sink with it, okay, and rents are controlled by housing prices. That's why rents go up, because home prices keep going up. So, see, this is 2020. Notice, interest rates keep going down and prices keep going up. Even if I go back, this may be insignificant to you guys, but it becomes very interesting to me because it makes me even more confident about the home thing. Let me just see here, 2024, 2023. I'll go 23. Let's see what this says. This is what it takes, by the way, to become a real estate investor. You guys got to do some research. Residential investment in yellow. Those are $2,000 rents. Okay? Starts, completions, not what I'm looking for. Okay. And we do this every week, by the way, with our mentor class. You guys that are going to join us in our mentor class, and next week or 2 weeks from now, when I go into 2 days of looking at deals, underwriting deals. I haven't even underwritten a deal. There's so much more to come. I'm just trying to give you guys some data right now about how big this opportunity is right now. Rising interest rates and elevated home prices. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Keeping homes off the market. You want to do something about it?
Yeah.
This is interest rates spiking, okay? And the green is home activity. Like, we have no home sales in America right now. Why don't you have home sales? Because most of the homes in America today are sitting at 3%. Not true in Canada, by the way. 60% of all the loans in America are under 4% today. Under 4% for 30 years. There is no urgency. So what I'm telling you guys is, where's the deals? It is not in single family homes, but single family homes are going to control where rents go going forward. If the average mortgage today, for those of you taking notes, if the average mortgage and HOA and taxes and insurance and PMI are $5,500 a month, rents are going to go up in America as they have now for 40 years, okay? Number 3, depreciation and write-offs. Single family home. Single family home, you can write off over 27 years. A multifamily residence, you can write off in 27 minutes. I can write off the entire depreciation of the 27 years over the first 27 minutes of ownership. So there's a massive write-off here called accelerated depreciation that allows you to not pay taxes or defer taxes into the future on the cash flow. Number 4, tax deferment. I could actually sell a property. I did this when I was 31 years old. I'm 31 years old. I bought a property for $1.9 million. I put $350,000 down. I later sold it for $5 million. I made about $2.8 million with the cash flow. Okay, check it out. Would you invest $350,000? Borrowed most of it from my brother, my mother. Okay, borrowed $350,000 to make $2.8 million, and deferred all the profits into a new property, and paid no taxes on the $2.8 million of profit. I became a multimillionaire. I was due in that case, $1.4 million in taxes is what I owed. I deferred the entire $1.4 million of taxes into a new deal, avoiding taxes at that time. Number 5 thing I can do is I can refinance the property. Okay? I'm going to tell you about a deal I did. I put $15 million. Now I'm starting to grow. The deal was $58 million. I put $15 million down. I controlled a $58 million asset. This is in 2012. Correction was underway, like it's underway right now. I put $15 million. I got the money from my home equity, and I borrowed money from friends and family. I literally had no money. I was putting money on credit cards. $100,000 on a credit card here, $100,000 on a credit card here. I pulled money out of my business. I borrowed money from my mom, my brother, my sister, and got him. And Jared was invested in the deal. I gathered all this money together. Every penny I had, I know it's a lot of money. It's $15 million. Every single penny. Whether it's $15,000 or $15 million, dude, when it's all your money, it's all your money, okay? And I invested into this asset. I kept this asset, and in 2016, the bank came to me and said, Sir, Mr. Cardone, would you like, they were looking at my schedule of assets, would you like a loan, a new loan on this property that you owe $43 million on? Would you like a new loan? I said, yeah, how much a loan can you give me? They said, we can lend you $108 million. They paid off the $43 million. They paid it off. I didn't pay it off. They paid it off with the new 108, okay? 65. And I ended up with $65 million in cash and still own the properties. Is it
Grant Cardone Farash portfolio.
Is it important for me to keep showing?
I don't think so.
You guys should always ask people for you should always ask, show me, okay? 2012, Grant Cardone acquires South Florida apartment portfolio for $58 million. $58 million, I put $15 million down. It's going to say all this here. Grant Cardone announced today the purchase of 5 Southeast Florida in Stewart, Ponce Leche. We still own them today, by the way, if you go look at these properties. 1 million square feet. 1 million square feet. I went from owning 13,000 square feet, 10,000 square feet in Hollywood to 1 million square feet that paid me. You guys that have a bunch of equity in your homes and you got a bunch of equity in your IRAs and 401ks and you got cash in the bank, I'm telling you, you should not do that. You should have all your money in this asset class. They were 94 to 95% occupied at the time. The guy on the deal was Robert Gibbon and Richard Tanquino. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay. Now, I then refinance the property. I get $43 million paid off. I get $65 million in my pocket. And I still own the assets. Okay. The assets still pay me every month. And this was a non-taxable event. So when you refinance a piece of property, that's what we want to do. We want to put financing on a property as it goes up in value, which it naturally will if it's in the right location, bought at the right price, and when you put the right amount of debt on it, which we can teach you exactly what the formula is for doing that. Number 6, okay, biggest mistake. Biggest mistake I ever made in real estate was selling a piece of real estate. But you could do it and make some money. And I've made that mistake. I sell something, pick up the profit, and go do a deal. I bought a deal in Austin, Texas once called Round Rock.
Yeah.
I owned it, what?
30 days.
Made $4 million on it. I don't know if this is Round Rock.
What was the name of that deal?
No.
Was that Summerstone?
It was called Round Rock. What was it called, man? Round Rock. I don't know. Apartments. See, it's not in here. Round Rock. Man, I forget the name of it right now. But here's another one I bought. I bought this in. That's not. I bought a deal anyway, Austin's a great marketplace. Okay, it gets me excited. Yeah. Round Rock. God damn, now you got me. Not Summerstone. Summerstone was good too, though. Okay, $1 million math. Let me give you a little cheat sheet to the math. Okay, this is what you're looking for. If you want to make $1 million on a deal, okay, there's only so many ways to do that. I want to back you into the math. Rather than showing you what you should be looking for, I want to show you the math you would have to do in order to make this happen, okay?
And this is important because knowing this math, what Grant's about to go through right now, is when you buy an asset with this math, you can actually understand what has to happen with the rents in the property so that you can hit $1 million in profit on the deal. So this is a super important calculation.
Yeah, so let me just check my math here, 200. Okay. Every $200, before I get into the math, every $200 of rent increases RI. We're going to talk about 4 units. Okay, every $200, 200 times, 200 times 4 times 12 divided by 0.06. 200 times 4 times 12 times, or divided by 0.06. Every $200 for every 4 units is $160,000. So basically, every $200 is worth 40,000 bucks. But, okay, if you own a single family home, 1 unit, and you raise the rents 200 bucks, it is not worth 40 grand more, okay? Just so you guys understand. I mean, it could be, I guess it could be, but they're gonna use comps in the neighborhood to support the sales price of the single family home. And your neighbor, let's say you bought this house for 200 grand, and you put a single family, you put a resident in it, and the rents were $1,000, and now you raised them to 1,200 bucks, okay? It would basically say that that house is worth $240,000 right now. But let's say you got some deadbeat living next to you. They don't take care of their house, and they just sold their house for 180. That 180 next door is going to drag down this price. You understand? If this was 4 units and you raised the price $200 a month from $1,000 to $1,200, okay? I'm going to show you a little trick on this in a second. This property would now be worth, well, let me just use my little drill here, okay? Watch, okay? Watch what you got to do to make $1 million. The goal is $1 million. We want to make $1 million in new value. New values are determined by rent increases, nothing else, not comps. 4 units, you have to raise the rents $1,250 a month. So I'd have to find a deal that's renting for $2 grand, that's worth $3,250. If you could do that, problem is you only got 1 tenant now, or 4 tenants, right? This is 4 tenants? Yeah, so let me just be sure, Jared, we got the right math here. Is it
1250? Yeah.
Is it $1,250 a unit?
$1,250, yeah.
So let's say I found a deal. It was renting for $2,000. I'm gonna show you a deal that's similar to this today. 2,000 bucks. I'll never get through this in 60 minutes. 4 times 1,250 times 12 divided by 0.06. Yeah, it's $1 million. If I go to 8 units, this drops to $625 a month. It got easier actually. $2,000 rent, I only have to raise to $2,600 bucks. Those deals are all over America. If I could find 16 units, I only have to raise the rents by $312.50. It starts cutting in half. I could find a deal that rents for $2 grand. The rents are only $2,300. I'm only 300 bucks above the median in America. If I went to 32 units, what is it, 116?
156.
Oh, 156?
Yeah.
Okay, 156. Check this out. The rents are $2 grand. They only have to go to 2156. So the rents are 1,500. They only have to go to 1656. If I have 32 units, this is the ideal target, by the way. Perfect first deal would be 32 units, and you raise the rents 400. Let me see what that is. This is math, man. This is math. Every seller, every bank, every lender, every investor, every buyer uses the same math. 32 times 400 times 12 divided by 0.06. Yeah, in this case, I would make $2.5 million. Guess what I made on my first deal? Right there. It was 48 units. And the rent, I didn't know the math yet. If I didn't know the math, I would have never, ever sold that property because I would have made $30 million there by staying, not $3 or $4 million by selling. Okay, and the last piece here, let me just give you these last two. 64 units, you only have to raise the rent 70 bucks, 79 bucks, and then 122 units. Now, you're way outside the 5% Fannie Mae right now, but I can show you how to raise this money. I've raised money for every one of my deals. If you could find 122 units in America, somewhere where you live, close to where you could manage, and only raise the rents 41 bucks. Let's say the rents right now are $1,100. How many of you think, throw it in the chat, think that I could raise the rents $41? Just put in the chat 100% if you think I could raise the rents $41 without anybody balking. $41. Brownie says 100%. Tamara says easy 100%. Mercedes 100%. David Ford. I'm talking about 41 bucks, folks. You can't go to Chipotle for $41 anymore. 100%. Yes, 100%. Okay. Okay. I could add $41 to anything and get it. Remember, write this down. Since 1945, the end of World War II, rents have never, ever, not one time in 75 years or 70 years, ever gone down over the decade. Over 10-year periods of time, they typically double. 275 goes to 550, 550 becomes 1100, 1100 becomes $2,000. $2,000, where we're at right now, in 10 years, will become somewhere between $3,500 and $4,000. All right, so watch this. Let me just give you some scope, a scale, okay? I own 15,000 units. Let's say the rents, look, just put in the chat, what do you think? I'll just show you some of our properties. Let me show. Oops, I don't want to close that, do I? Cardone Capital. Okay, look at that property right there. See that property right there? This property's been kicking my ass too. That one hadn't been kicking my ass. Okay, these properties were bought probably at the wrong time, by the way, but these are Class A, perfect location properties. Long term, they're going to be fine. Another one kicking my ass right there. Beautiful though. Look at the location, sick. Okay, how many of you think I could get a $41 rent bump at all these properties right there? These ones I'm showing you. How many agree I could raise the rents $41 at most of these properties without a lot of kickback? Okay, let me show you what the $41 is worth on 15,000 units. This is the math. You take $15,000, you multiply it by 41 bucks, and you multiply that times 12, and you multiply that times 95%, which is my occupancy. Okay, what's that number?
$7,011,000.
Sure, rough today, man. What?
$7,011,000.
$7,011,000 of new income. Now, I'm going to assume, for the purposes of this example, that all that $7 million required nothing in expenses, meaning I didn't have to spend money to change the rent from $2,000 to, hey, by the way, guys, your new rent's $2,041. I mean, inflation's a popular thing right now. Prices going up is popular. Okay, good. Everybody said yes for sure. Now, it looks like, how many of you be like, dude, you just made $7 million of money. You made $7 million because you raised the rents. I didn't raise them, man. Joe Biden raised them. Inflation raised them. The devaluation of the US dollar, we printed money. Like, I didn't do anything. It just like, boom, fucking rents went up. It's not like I'm raising rents. They just go up, okay? Check it out. Now, it looks like $7 million to you. Because of the scale, most important number in real estate is the number of units. Man, I'm trying to teach too much right now. Okay, check it out. Okay, divide that by 0.6, Jared. 0.06.
It's 116 million.
Okay, that's $7 million of new income, okay? But the new value, remember, what determines the value of the real estate? Is the rents. Rent increases determine the new value. The new value of that real estate is not $7 million. The new value of the real estate is $116 million that was generated because of a $41 rent bump. In my case, because of my scale, $41 equals 1/8 of $1 billion. Okay, now if I have your full attention right now and you guys are like, wow. Okay, wow, dude. Oh, by the way, how many think that will happen every year for the next 10 years? Which means this is not, multiply this times 10 now. If I only get $400 of rent bumps, I don't get a $4,000 rent. My average rent's $2,000 right now. If my rents go from, if I could raise $41 10 years in a row, now my rents are $2,400. We don't make, my rents only go to $2,400 in 10 years. Very, very conservative, by the way. Okay? That $41, if Jared did his math right, is now worth $1.1 billion of new value. That means if I can continue to do $41 every year, not every month, every year for the next 10 years, average $400 over 10 years, I'll make $1 billion. Me and my investors make $1.1 billion because I bought a great asset. Okay, I should have your full attention right now. By the way, if you guys haven't taken advantage of grantcardone.com/now, dude, you should do it right now. We have about 12 spots left if you guys want to get involved. Johnny, can you just show them what they get? Let me just show everybody what they get, because I don't want to keep you guys here all day. You guys that are serious, you guys that want to learn this game, you guys that want to become millionaires, decamillionaires, $100 million. You want to become a billionaire in real estate, you can. I'm not the only person that's done this. There's a lot of super successful people. We're going to give you the 2-day interactive live experience. That's in 2 weeks. Okay, in 2 weeks. Between now and 2 weeks, I'm going to give you the multifamily dictionary. Okay, I'm going to give you our real estate book. I'm going to give you our master class. I need you to do this. This is about a 16-hour class. People pay $10,000 to be there. You'll see them in the room. Professional real estate investors, very, very serious people. You can go to my website and buy this, by the way. If you want to buy it and you want to give me some money, it's $10,000, $9,900 on our website right now, grantcardone.com. It's called the Real Estate Masterclass. You can buy it for $10,000 or you can get it for free right now, okay? Also, I'm going to give you every Friday between now and the live event, I'm going to give you a mentoring call. And for the first 100 people today,
Free strategy call.
you can get on, if you want to, you can get on a call today with my team and start looking at what you want to handle. The website's grantcardone.com/now. In less than 50 minutes, I'm going to take this down. grantcardone.com/now. You can buy this for $297. And also, we're going to send you out my 10X cash flow hat. You guys that are committed to the cash flow, we'll send you out as long as you live in the United States, right? Because I don't think I can get this to Istanbul right now.
Yep.
Can't get it to Moscow. They got sanctions over there. And we're going to throw in some other goodies for you in our 10X toolkit, okay? For those of you who want to take care of that, take advantage of that. Those of you that don't, you just want to grab as much as you can for free right now. By the way, this is almost free at $297. Just the 2 calls that we do with you will be worth more than that, okay? Just the 2 days that we do with you, the 2 days that I spend with you next in 2 Saturdays and a Sunday, and those are about 10 hours, 5 hours each, answering questions all day. That is worth, it's priceless, okay? And the only way to get there is to click that link, grantcardone.com/now, and I'm going to answer a lot of the questions that you guys might have right now that I can't get to at right now, okay? All right, okay, let's get back to...
Can I say one more thing real quick?
Please, Jared.
Also, so the investment for this is $297. We're going to give you a $297 credit in our store. So when you invest today, the $297, we're going to give you...
You didn't tell me that, Jared.
We're going to give you a $297 credit in our store. And just one more thing, by the way, if after the 2 days you didn't think that it was worth every penny and more of the $297, we'll give you 100% money back guarantee. So you have no risk here. You get to spend 2 days with a guy that's done billions of dollars in real estate, going deeper into all of this, completely risk-free. You're going to get a $297 credit in the store, and you're going to get a money back guarantee. If you use the money back guarantee, we got to take the credit back, but there's no risk for you.
I didn't know you were going to do all that.
Well, you know.
Now there's no reason. grantcardone.com/now, grantcardone.com/now. If that's not enough reason, folks, I just showed you how I'm going to become, I'll add another $1 billion to my net worth with $41 rent bumps. If you guys are not paying attention to this, I don't know how to help you. No home in America, no single family house that your uncle and your mom and your grandma wanted you to buy will ever do that, okay? And it don't matter whether you're black, brown, white, 15 years old or 55 years old. If you can figure this shit out, man, I'm telling you, you can get rich doing this. I know I have, okay? Every single month for 30 years, I get a check for my properties. Every single month. Every single month. Yesterday, what'd you get yesterday?
About $18,500.
Okay, let me see. Can you pull up your distributions? How do I log in? There's my login. There's my login. I'll log in right now, man. Grant Cardone. Am I Grant Cardone or? Let me see.
You want.
Just to show distributions. You know how to log into yours?
I mean, I got on my phone. I can't show my computer, but
Yeah. Okay.
it's fine. We just get these unbreakable rules. I think.
Okay.
Are important.
Good. Can ask Ryan how I log in? Just I started, so I got to finish it. Okay. Make a list. New page. Unbreakable rules. Things you do not want to not do. Johnny, I want to be sure we show these to them so they can see them and take a picture of it. Number one, never compromise the location of the asset. Man, I ought to show them some of their deals right now. Let me show you. Let me show you guys deals in your markets. Okay. Shit. It's crazy, dude. Okay, I'm going to show you guys deals in your market, all right? Okay, first, never compromise the location for a price. Never. Number two, okay, use the 1% rule. 1% rule suggests that if the rents are $2,000, you could pay $200,000 for each unit. This is called the 1% rule. If you can do that, if you find that deal where the rents are $2,000 and the unit's only $200,000, it's probably a great deal. In fact, you should probably buy the whole neighborhood. Number three, units allow you to scale. The number of units, number three, the number of units in real estate, the number of units, and really in all business, the number of units is probably the most valuable thing that you can acquire. 40 units is more valuable than 4 units, 400 more valuable than 40 units, 4,000 more valuable than 400, okay? Somebody asked about the website, grantcardone.com/now, grantcardone.com/now. We will take this down in under 90 minutes, and we will not put it back up again. So if you guys want to take advantage of this free offer, it's $297. We bang your card for $297. We give you a credit at my store for $297, and if you're not happy with it, boom, we'll give you the $297 back. Okay, so it's a no-brainer. Number four, the deal has to support debt. This is very, very important. You have to circle this. Even if you're not paying debt or using debt, it needs to be able to support debt. I'll show you what I mean here in just a second and how you can use Fannie Mae with only 5% down to do that. Number five, you need to look for barriers to entry. Okay, some markets have more barriers than other markets. I was flying into Miami yesterday, and I'm flying, looking, we came in on a helicopter, and I'm like, look at the barriers here, dude. It's like, there is no place to go here. If there is no place to go in your market, the only place the rents go, as long as people are coming in, is up. Okay, number six, you want to buy below replacement cost. We're buying a deal right now, 31 acres. I'm paying $120 million for the asset. One thing I'm looking for is what is replacement cost on that asset. To build that asset today would cost $195 million. It would take 3 years and probably still would not get approved. If it got approved, it would take at least 3 years to build, okay? I am below replacement cost by $75 million. That helps me make a decision. Number two, what helps me make a decision is the rents are below market, okay? You could add something here. I'm looking for rents below market. Okay, in the case of this asset, the rents are $200 below market. There's 300 and, see, I just refuse to give you guys, the reason I keep going back to my computer is Jared's all right with it, but I'm not. I've refused to give you guys 468 units. I was going to say, so if the rents are $200, let's just do this together. If the rents are $200 below market and I can get $200, let's say I can get, I don't know that I can get it, but let's say I can get it some period of time in the future, 200 times 468 times 0.95 times 12 divided by 0.06, that will make me $18 million if the rents just go up 200 if I did my math right. I don't think I did though. 200 times 468 times 0.95 times 12 divided by 0.06. Yeah, $18 million, okay? Because the rents went up $200. So every time I raise the rents $200 on this asset, I make $18 million for myself and our investors. That's because I'm buying an asset that has rents below what they should be at. Number seven, underwrite in worst case scenarios. We take a worst case scenario. Well, what if I don't get the $200? Okay. Let's say I don't get it in 2024. What if I don't get it in 2025? What if I don't get it in 2026? Will I get it one day? Yeah, underwrite the worst case scenario. Hey man, I might not get it for 3 or 4 or 5 years. So, but do I get it one day? Yeah, I'm gonna get it one day. That's called a worst case scenario that we're using. And based on that worst case, I would still buy that asset. Why? Because the location's sick. It qualifies almost to the 1% rule, okay? It's got great scale on it. It supports debt, okay? Big barriers to entry. Location is sick, and I'm about $75 million below replacement costs. I also look at the worst case scenario and say I got 468 units, and the rents are $2,300 right now, and I believe those rents will be $3,000, not $200 higher. In fact, they'll probably be $4,000 one day because I know what the cost of home ownership is in that market. Okay, number 8, if it doesn't cash flow, say no. This particular asset is going to cash flow $120 million. We're going to make $7 million of cash flow. The first year, we're paying cash for it. I'm being paid $7 million in year 1 to spend $120 million on an asset that I can't replace for $200 million and probably wouldn't get approved. Number 9. Look, the price is the least important thing in a real estate deal. Like you guys got to quit. I'm just telling you, put a big asterisk or circle around this. Quit looking at just the price. And quit looking at how little or how much you have to put down. That's not the issue here, okay? Number 10, know your exits. Who do I exit to? How do I exit? How do I get out of the deal? Do I get out of the deal? In this case, we're going to pay $120 million in cash for the real estate. Interest rates are 7% today. This is an exit. I'll show you one exit. Never have one exit, okay? In 2 years, if the interest rates go back to 4%, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a loan for $60 million. We're going to get half our money back. And I'm going to make money on this loan, meaning I'm going to make 1 or 2% above the interest rate on the loan. So my cash flow in the deal will actually go up. And then number 11, dude, guys, man, the smartest thing you guys can do, other than click that link, grantcardone.com/now, grantcardone.com/now, because let's face it, if you don't have a deal, don't understand the debt, don't know how to raise money, don't know how to find a deal, and don't have confidence, you're not going to buy one anyway, okay? The best thing you can do right now is keep refinancing these pieces of real estate and never get rid of them, okay? Take advantage of this today, folks. Please, man. We'll do a one-on-one call, strategy call with you. I'm looking to build the biggest network of real estate investors in the world. We have over 500 people. Can we show them the video of like what people do in our club? Okay. Don't we have video of people that have come to the club and what they've done? Is Jana in there?
You want to bring some people up to talk?
That'd be awesome. Do we have people to talk?
Yeah, for sure we do.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, also, I want to just show you guys how fast it is, because for those of you that are mathematically deficient, go ahead, Jana. Were you going to tell me? Do we have people?
Yeah, we always do. Yeah, my bad.
She's on mute.
Can't hear you, Jana. You're on mute.
Hey guys, great information today, listening in from Dallas.
Awesome. Hey, Jana, so since you started following Grant and learning from his training, his strategies, his programs, like what's happened for you professionally with real estate?
Well, that was back in 2021, 0 doors, and we're in over 1,000 doors now. We have 2 assets under contract, and we just got best and final on a Houston deal as well.
Awesome. What would you say are the 2 most important things you learned from Grant about investing in real estate?
Well, definitely it has to cash flow day one. You know, this allows us to really focus on properties. We're buying businesses, and they need to be cash flowing, so then we can go in and add our expertise to get the appreciation. And then I would also say location. Location has to be the right, go where bodies flow. So that's huge with the location.
Jana, let me ask you, how many different states are you guys in? Can you all punch back on me? How many different states are you guys in, or cities?
So right now we're in we're in Florida with you, Cardone Capital, and we're in your Arizona deal. And then we're focused here in Texas. So mainly Dallas and San Antonio right now.
Yeah, and then what has been the biggest difficulty for you?
I mean, it's the market, right? It's getting it at the right price, and then also just making sure you put the stress test on the properties with us. So just making sure that we have the opportunity to raise the rents and all of those things.
Yeah,
so buying right is massive.
Yeah, my wife was sharing with me yesterday that like 80, because I'm gonna be a little sexist here when I ask you this, but she told me that 82% of women's money is in cash in a bank. Sitting in a bank because they're not confident about investing. What would you tell the women out there about learning how to invest in real estate and getting some confidence in doing this?
Well, it goes back to you. I mean, if money's sitting is dead money, right? So you teach us that we need to get the money working for us and getting into that cash flow quadrant number 4. And so let the money make more money. And I think it's a little nerve-wracking, right? We get fear, but we need to put it into work for us.
And then sure. Jana, how much money have you guys raised? Because in our clubs, we talk about raising money. In our weekly calls, we talk about raising money. How much money have you helped raise for deals in total?
Well, we've helped raise over 15 million, and right now we're raising over 8 million.
And so is the money out there? Would you tell people, hey, you can learn how to do this?
Absolutely. It's in people's 401ks. It's already sitting. It's sitting in their homes. So sometimes they're liquid and sometimes they just need to transfer it.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you for being here and congratulations on your success.
I want to bring up
Thank you.
I want to bring up Jake next because he's got a great story. He just got started recently. Jake, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell everybody how old you are.
Hey, Grant. Hey, Jared. Hey, everybody. How's it going? My name is Jake Sisk. I'm 22 years old. I'm in college right now. And I started working with Grant and his team and the club. I started on a live training call just like this. And it's completely changed my life.
Where were you at when you started? Like did you own any real estate when you first started learning from Grant?
I didn't own any real estate. I'm a college student. I'm a business administration student, and I had 0 doors. I don't come from money. My family's not in real estate. Nothing like that. And now I have 2 deals under contract, one in North Carolina, one in Texas, and the first one is $2 million, and the second one is worth $2.2 million. And those deals are changing my life.
How did being a part of the community change your confidence?
So it changed my confidence because it taught me to think bigger. As a college student, I'm a young guy. It just taught me that, hey, you can scale this, you can make money, you can make cash flow. And that's not something I learned just on a day-to-day basis, but networking and being around this group of people, being in close proximity to Grant and his team, to all you guys, has just changed the way I go about business, go about thinking at real estate. And it's just changed my life, really.
What would you tell anybody that's on the fence about investing the $297?
Well, I would tell everyone I started at this training, and then as a birthday present, I got the next step, and I spent the $297 back last year, and it taught me everything from A to Z. I didn't know anything, and now I know how to structure deals, talk to brokers, get things under contract. I now work with people in the club who are real estate professionals that have thousands of doors. One of my partners is actually in the real estate club, which I'm a part of now. And it's funded everything. I started my own business. I'm still in college, and now I run my own business, but I have a net worth that's greater than all my classmates.
Yeah. What's your net worth right now because of what you've done?
So once we close this second deal in the summer, we'll have almost $4.5 million worth of assets.
Dude, that's amazing, man. Well, good to have you here, brother. What was your first deal, by the way?
It was
how big a deal?
It was 20 units in North Carolina.
Okay, good, good. Well, you got started bigger than I did. I want to bring everybody back to my computer. I want to show you my first deal. My first deal, and I'm going to show you some addresses. I'm going to walk through deals, and I'm going to show you some other deals on LoopNet. Guys, you have less than 60 minutes now. If you want to take advantage of this, you want to get committed, you want help, you know you need a network, you know you need the information, you need confidence, you need to understand these terms. We're going to work with you guys for the next 2 weeks that want to go deep. We're going to spend the next 2 weeks mentoring you. I'm going to give you our 16-hour mastermind program that people pay $10,000. I give you that. And in 2 weeks, on Saturday and Sunday, I am going to literally walk you through underwriting, finding, locating, negotiating, funding, getting debt, how to make it work, how to walk away. Like, I'll show you everything. I only need 2 days to do that. And I promise you it will be worth tens of millions of dollars to you. If you don't feel like you got your money's worth, Jared, just hit the team and we'll give you the money back. Okay, Jared runs the company, so whatever Jared says goes. Okay, now I want to show you this deal. This was the first deal I ever did. It was where, I'm going to give you guys, take notes on this, how I found my first deal. It was where I lived. Okay, it was maybe 6 blocks from where I was renting. The name of the property is 1117 Sheffield on Sheffield Street in Bel Air. Okay, maybe you've seen me on the internet with pictures. I've since visited this house. Let me show you how this deal worked. Okay, this deal at that time was $78,000. I put $3,500 down, and I financed $74,500, something like that. Okay. I think my payment on that at the time, I think it was like 7% interest, 74.5 times 0.0825 divided by 12. Yeah, it was $500 a month. I had a payment of $512 a month or something, and I got like $725 from the renter. Okay, I made $213 a month or something like that, and I made $2,400 in a year. I was like, dude, this is cool. She paid everything, electric, gas, water, to mow the lawn. Everything else was paid by the tenant, okay? She was cool, I was cool, everything was cool. And then I went and bought another one. I'm like, shit, man, that's cool. Okay, I'm making $200. I put $3,500 down. How many of you would do that deal? How many of you would figure out how to find $3,500 if you could make an extra $213 a month? By the way, that's $2,400 in a year. That's an 80% return. You're like, those deals aren't around anymore. I will show you a dozen deals on right now that are available in your cities. They're all over America, folks. I'm telling you, it's not true. I went down the street and then bought this deal. Okay, 5422 Brayburn. This was not the original picture. They've torn this property down since then. I paid $93 million for this property.
92.5.
Okay.
92,500. Said 93 million.
Oh, did I say 93 million?
Yeah.
Or 93,000?
You said 93 million.
Oh, man. Okay, I paid $93,000 for the property, sold this property later for 120, what did it say?
125.
$125 million. I put no money down on this. First one I put $3,500 down. Second one I put no money down. I made, what was that, $32,000 with no money, okay, and sold it. Boom. I was an idiot, okay? So they later tore this down. Let me see if I can show you what it originally looked like. That's the picture you guys should pull up in the future.
Johnny, can you go back to slide page 17?
Got it. We're on our way there.
Thank you.
Okay. Third deal I did, okay, was this little beast right here. Remember the first time I drove up on it? I spent 3 years, by the way. You guys, I'm asking you guys to spend 2 days with me. I will teach you what it took me 3 years to learn. Okay. Oh, Johnny, you showing them those deals now? See this deal right here? First deal, $78,000. Yeah, the payments were not even. The payments were $375 a month, and I rented it for $575 a month. The rent today on that property, by the way, just to show you guys, $575 now. Those rents today, pull it up, Johnny. I don't believe those are the rents today. I don't believe that. Those rents aren't $1,700 anymore. See, this is the beautiful thing about real estate, right? This property's worth, that first one I bought, I paid $3,500. It's worth $600,000 today. 612,000 divided by 3,500 bucks. That's 174x. And it would have cash flowed for the entire 25 years. 174x with no risk. Literally, it's still there, been there the whole time. The lady that lives there now has been there like 4 years. One renter there for 4 years. Let me see. What was I looking for? Rents. Watch this rent. I'll bet you these rents are closer to 2,800.
24.
Oh my God, it makes me porky, okay? $2,500 rents today, $2,500. Oh, by the way, what did I put down? $3,750. I would be getting my down payment back every effing month if I would have just waited, man, okay? By the way, the property's still there and I'm still alive. It just changed ownership because I didn't know what I didn't know. I didn't know, oh, just hold it, bro. Accumulate. I should have bought the whole neighborhood. So times 12. Every year now, by the way, my $3,750 would go up 10 times every single year on just the rent collection. Down the street, let's go to this one. Remember this one I sold and I made 30 grand? I thought, oh, I'm the shit. Okay, yeah. What did Jay-Z say when he didn't buy a Dumbo? Pull that, Dumbo. I'm a Dumbo. I could have bought a house in Dumbo. Dumbo. You don't know that song? Oh my God, man! It's on the OJ. It's on the OJ album, huh? Story of OJ. Yeah, Story of OJ. Okay, this rent. Let me show you this rent. This rent, 5422 Brayburn. The house I sold, I made $30,000.
I could have bought a place in Dumbo before it was Dumbo for like $2 million.
Yeah, Dumbo. And he called himself a Dumbo.
Same building today worth $25 million.
Dumbo. Okay. Play it, Johnny. So.
We're looking for it.
Huh?
Coming right up.
Jared will give you the name of it. Okay. This property right here, I made $30,000 on. That's a big deal, man. 30 years old, I made 30 grand. I'm like, shit, that's a lot of money. It was stupid. That was dumb money. Never sell the asset, folks. Okay. Check it out. The rents on this property today. Johnny, can you go to my computer now? Just want to show you guys the
Yes,
rents.
sir.
The rents on this property today are $9,000 a month. You're like, no way, bro. Oh, yeah, way. Yeah, way. $108,000 a year. What did I sell this property for, Jared?
This one you sold it for
$115,000. I would have got the sales price. I paid $92,000.
Sold it for $125,000.
Okay.
Brayburn? Yeah.
Yeah. I sold it for $92,000. What did I sell for?
Sold it for $125,000. Bought it for $92,000.
I bought it for $92,000. Okay. I would have earned in rent what I paid for it every year. This is how you create wealth, folks. Okay? You guys are learning about everything. You're learning how to do e-commerce, how to become an influencer, how to do drop shipping. You ain't learning how to get rich. Okay? You got to stop this madness. I'm going to get a second job. I'm going to hustle some bullshit on the weekends. I'm going to wash a car. Whatever you're doing does not create wealth. The collection, if you're taking notes, the collection of assets that cash flow creates wealth. End of story. It could be a stock, it could be a royalty, it could be a partnership, it could be maybe you're in music, it could be a copyright, a trademark, or it could be something very simple. Real estate.
Wish I could take it back to the beginning. I could have bought a place in Dumbo before it was Dumbo for like $2 million. That same building today is worth $25 million. Guess how I'm feeling?
Dumbo. Okay, check it out. And then I found 48 units. I spent 3 years. I said, I got to figure out what I don't know. And the thing I didn't know is I didn't understand the power of scale and multiplication and units and rent growth. I didn't know that. So I bought 2 single family homes because I thought, well, I have the money, I can do the deal. And that was a mistake. I should have been looking for scale, and you guys should be too. 4 units, 8 units, 12 units, 16, 32, 64s, 120s, okay? You should be looking for scale, and I can show you how to do this with no money. This is why I'm so passionate on a Saturday. I'm like, you guys can do this, but you can't do everything, okay? You can't be doing flipping and wholesaling and Airbnb and think that you're gonna do this because you're buying the wrong assets. And I'm pleading with you guys. Like, I'm pleading with you right now. You and your wife, you and your husband, you and your partner, get on the same page and start using wealth assets to create wealth assets for yourself. Rather than passing these on to the banks and the lenders and the most successful and the guys like me that are doing this, you guys, every one of you can do this, regardless of where you live, what you do, and how little or how much you know. You do need to find the deal. You do need to know how to get debt. You do need to know how to raise equity. I can show you how to do all that. But you don't need money and you don't need credit. You need an asset. You need an asset that money wants to go to. For instance, when I saw this deal, show it to him, Johnny, on my computer. I knew immediately, okay, I knew on this 48 units that I would make at least $1 million on this deal. Why did I know that? Well, just do the math, okay? If I take 48 units times $100 times 12 and divide that by 0.06, I'm gonna make $960,000. End of story, period. It doesn't matter the color of the paint. If the rents go up $100 on 48 units times 12 months divided by a particular number, okay? I can show you and I can teach you. Every market's a little different. I'm gonna make $960,000. And I'm gonna make the $960,000 while I get cash flow. Not only, okay, then I was able to be like, okay, I'm gonna take $350,000. I'm gonna pay $1.9 million for the asset. Okay, I'm gonna owe a bank $1.550,000, and I went to the bank. I'm like, dude, I got $350 to put down. The deal's 1.9. It cost $5 million to build it. I was below replacement cost. I knew when I bought it, I would sell it later for $5 million. Dumb of me, because I didn't know it'd be worth $20 million one day. That's what it's worth today. I'll show it to you in a second. Okay, I paid $1.9 million on paper, but what did I really pay? $350,000. Oh, by the way, where did the $350,000 come from? Came from my retirement account. I dumped my retirement account out, so I'll use the money from this stupid ass retirement account. Okay, I'm gonna pull the money out of my retirement account. I paid the little fee, and then I used that to buy this deal. I borrowed money from mom, brother, sister, anywhere I could put the money. I stole it from my business. I had another company. I'm like, I'm just gonna rob this money and use it for this deal. Okay, guess what it did? Every year it paid me 12%. So 12%, I owned it for 4 years, or 39 months. 12%, let me see, 350 times 0.12. I was making $42,000 a year. Oh, that's like a damn job, man. Now this is 1995. What year, Jared, did I buy this? Can you look it up?
You bought this in...
Dude, it was $42,000 of cash flow that was not taxed, okay? I did that, $42,000. And guess what? The rents went up. It was $50,000. Okay, now it's like, what is that? 4, 8, 130. I'm making $134,000. I made half of my down payment back in cash flow, and somebody comes along and offers me to buy the property. They paid me $5 million for the property, and I was stupid enough to sell it. Okay, let me just see if I can show you.
I think it was 2001.
Do we have?
I've got it on the deal finder here.
Okay, what's it say?
2003.
When I sold it?
You bought it in 98.
So I had it
and you sold it in 2003.
I had it just under 5 years, okay? So really this was, and then the rents went up again, okay? Rents started exploding in San Diego. I think I made $60,000 in the next year. So watch what I made, 110, 140, I made $160,000. Half of my down payment was returned in cash flow, and some dude comes along and says, he knows everything, by the way. You paid $1.9 million, you put $350 down, you owe basically $6 million. What did he give me? You see it in there? I forget. I just want to be sure.
4.325.
He offered me $4,325,000, but I was stupid. I looked at what I paid for it, $1.9 million. Not really. I really only paid $350. Okay. I mean, really, this is how it works. I paid $350, and I owed 1.3. So I'm like, I'm gonna get my $350 back. I already had $160,000 of that back because of cash flow. And what is that? 1.6. So I ended up with $2.7 million plus the cash flow. And guess what I did? I sold it. What are the rents there now? Watch this. This will make you sick. This will make you sick even when it's somebody else's money. Okay? You know how bad something is when it makes you sick when it's your money? When it makes somebody, when you see how much somebody...
$1,900 a month.
Okay, the rents on this property now are $1,900 a month. Let's just do the math. What do you think this property's worth? By the way, those are cheap rents in San Diego. $1,900 times 48 units.
Oh, and they're full, and there's a waiting list. We called
100%. I call them right now. They're not going to have anything to rent for me for 3 months. Times 12, okay, times 0.60 divided by 0.05. Property's worth at least $13 million today. Now, I could probably buy this property today. 13 million divided by 48 units equals 273 per unit, and the rents are 1,900. How many of you think I could raise those rents $200? I know the property. Okay, I know the location. I know where it's at. I know where people live there. I know what they're paying in that neighborhood. I know you can never build it again. I know there's no rent control. I could raise the rents if I wanted to. The guy that owns it right now doesn't need to raise rents because of his cost basis. But look, if I could raise the rents on this thing 48 units times 200, how much money do I make? I gave you guys a cheat sheet. I would still make another 2.2 million. There's $2.3 million, and I'm showing you a deal right now that I've already owned. And I wouldn't give a shit. I could go back and buy this asset today. If I was in California, I could go back and buy this asset today. I could show you guys how to raise the entire money to buy this deal. You could pay $13 million for this deal today. You pay $13 million. It's a great market. You'd put $3 million down, and you get a loan for $10 million. And you're like, man, how can I do that, man? I don't have good credit. So you don't need credit. When I bought this deal for $1.9 million, they didn't even ask me where my money was coming from. They're like, okay, where's the money? I got it. Okay, where's it at? It's going to be in my checking account. Okay, cool. Okay. I said, let me show you about my credit. This is a true story. Hey, let me show you my credit, man. Let me show you my other business. Let me show you how good I am. Let me show you how I pay all my bills. And they're like, we don't care about all that shit, bro. I said, what do you mean you don't care? I pay my bills. We don't care if you pay your bills. What are you talking about? We're not giving you the loan. We're giving this property the loan. We don't want to lend you money. We want to lend that money, okay? And I said, what are you talking about? You're going to wrap this in an LLC. I'm going to explain all this to you guys in 2 weeks. I will teach you all this in 2 weeks. You just got to be there, okay? The bank literally told me, this is how you're going to create this structure. You're not going to be on recourse. You're not even responsible for this loan. The property is. You guys are out buying cars trying to get a credit score. It's stupid what you're doing. You're trying to buy a house to get your credit score up. It's stupid what you're doing. Don't do that anymore. You do not need a credit score. You need a schedule of assets. What's a schedule of assets? It's a list of all the assets that you own that provide you and your family with cash flow that are not dependent upon your energy and your efforts. See, Jared's got to come to work. He's got to go to work. He leaves Monday morning, comes to work, and he's got to work, okay? All of us have to work to get money. That gets heavily taxed, okay? And stops when you can't work anymore. When Jared invests the money that he earned and puts it in real estate, and I put my money in real estate, I'm not having to work for it. The property's working for me, okay? We just need some managers in the property working there, getting paid a salary. If you guys are managing real estate and not owning it, you're missing the point. You're right there in it. Okay, now let's see if there's any deals for you guys, all right? Let's see if there's any deals out there in the marketplace. We have a thing called the Deal Finder. What are we doing on Deal Finder? What's the deal on Deal Finder? Can they get Deal Finder?
Yeah, it's $1,500 a year or $1,000 up front and $97 a month.
Okay, if you're on the phone with if you guys are scheduling calls today, because I know a lot of you are taking advantage of this great offer we made, grantcardone.com/now. Includes the 16-hour master course. It includes 2 days that I'm going to be spending with you, 2 full days, virtually. You don't have to travel, no hotels, no travel, nothing. I'm going to go to your computer, your tablet. We're going to do what I'm doing right now. I said I would be 90 minutes. I'm already at 2 hours. I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you the 2 days free. I'm going to give you the 2 mentoring calls. It's an exclusive group that you drop into that all we're talking about over 2 weeks.
This Friday and next Friday, yeah.
This coming Friday, next Friday, and the following Friday is real estate, answering your questions, getting your understanding, showing you where to go in the course to find answers. Also, you're going to get the multifamily real estate dictionary that I created and the How to Create Wealth Investing in Real Estate book. Hundreds of thousands of these copies have been sold, translated in many languages. Also, we're going to give you the instant underwriter calculator, okay? Now I haven't shown you this yet, so I want to, and I'm going to show you how fast for those of you that are deficient in math, and you're like, dude, I don't know math, bro. I got some math. I got some bad math, okay? Where's the instant calculator, guys?
No, no, that's not it.
Yeah, see?
Right here?
You can't find it. How do I find it?
No. Here, look, can I, it might be in that other, might be in this other tab. I got it, Tony.
How many people does it take to find something? Uh-huh. What do? You just go back? Okay, I'm going to give you guys this. No, that's the 10X Deal Finder. I want the instant underwriting calculator, please. Where'd you find it? How'd you?
It was just this tab right here.
Oh, got it. Okay. So watch this. Okay. Now remember that 48 units I just did. I'm going to show you guys how I can do this math so fast. Now I do it with a calculator, but so many people in our club said, "Hey, bro, like I can't do math the way you do it." So we literally created an app that calculates today's value and future values for you. Okay. Let's say I have that. I'm going to do that 48 units again. 48 units. Was that 48 or 30? Yeah, 48 units. And I increased the rents $200, right? Remember that? And now I'm going 100% occupancy on this deal because I happen to know it always is full. And I know that if you wanted to sell this asset in Vista, California for a 5 cap, I would have 50 offers on it tonight. Maybe not 50, but I'd have 5 for sure.
Yeah.
Okay? That increased the value of the property. This is called the increased value formula. Most real estate people do not use this, but I do, increased value calculator. I basically just determine the increased value of the asset based on the rents. I don't do the full value. I don't need to do the full value.
Go ahead, keep going.
What I do is I take my calculator, just put in what you can increase the rents, if you know you can increase those rents like that, and you will immediately get the new value, which was $2.3 million, which was the same number, by the way, I came up with using math. I'm good at math, okay? I've always been good at math. Some people, not so good at math, right? My wife, she's gonna count on her fingers. I'm like, okay, let's make this simple for her. Let's say you found a 4-unit deal. I don't know what the difference is there.
That was the increased value. This is the underwriting calculator.
Okay, which one are they getting?
This one right here.
Okay,
this is the instant. We'll give them both of them.
I'll give you both of them.
Yeah.
I'll give you I love the instant. I love the instant value,
Increased value.
Increased value, because that's all I care about. If I buy something, it's got to cash flow. If it cash flows, then I'm interested in the increased value. How do I increase the value of the property? Now, Jared wants to give you both of these, which is the instant underwriter calculator. I'm going to take 4 units, okay? And I'm going to say the rents on these 4 units, let's say they're $1,450 a month. And let's say the other income on the property is 5%. And the occupancy is, I'm in San Antonio, and the occupancy is 88%. And the expenses there are going to be 35. And the cap rate in that market today is 7. Okay, it's going to tell me I need to pay $597,000 is the right offer. That was done in, I don't know, 12
20
seconds.
seconds, yeah.
All right. Now, let's say I increase the value of the asset by increasing what? The rents, and the rents now go to $1,650 a month. I just made $200,000 on the property. Okay. Now, are those deals there? Where are the deals? How do I find the deals? Let's go see if we can find some. All right. I'm going to go to the entire United States of America, USA. I'm on an app right now called LoopNet. Okay, anybody can get LoopNet. There's a free version of it. It's garbage. No great properties are there, but it will open you up into the marketplace.
Go through the tabs. Up top.
Okay, what I want right now is I want the whole map.
Okay, then you need to go back. Yeah, delete Santa Rosa.
United States of America. Okay. Is this now California? Yeah.
Just put United.
Which,
Put United.
okay. This is LoopNet. I'm just showing you this, guys. So you all have access to this right now. These are properties across America right now. Okay, the filters I put in here is 4 units to 100 units. I'm gonna shut it down, and I'm gonna leave it open to 100 units. Okay, these are all over America. Just pick your state, pick your city, and I can get down to that. Now watch. I this morning, and Jared last night just started looking at deals. Here's a 12-unit deal in Fort Lauderdale. This is a 10 cap. For you guys, well, none of these deals are around. Okay, well, what does that say? That says this property right here is $12 million. It's 12 units. It's $1 million a unit. Okay, I can tell you right now, this is a bullshit deal. It's a bunch of short-term rentals. You're gonna get crushed. Don't go there. Don't look at it. Don't be tempted. Do not buy it. This is a joke. All right. Okay. Let me see. Let's go into Fort Worth. These are random deals, okay? 16 units right here, 24 units, 8 units. Look at these. These are all for sale right now. Look at this deal right here, $3.2 million, 16 units. This is a great deal right here. This deal right here is stupid. Somebody should go buy this. This is unbelievable real estate, okay? This is Houston, Texas. I know this market. The entire thing has been renovated.
What's the address there? 2210 Barbie.
Yeah. And let's see
Houston,
what the
Texas.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull it up on Deal Finder and see what I can find out.
Yeah,
about
see
it.
what you can find out, Jared. See, yeah, because real estate's you need an underwriter. We're going to give you an underwriting tool. You need a lender. I'll show you where to get the lenders from. You need a broker to find deals. I'll show you that. You need to know where to find deals. I can do that for you. Okay. You need confidence, man. There's 5 basic things you need to do a real estate deal, and none of them require your finances. Number 1, you need a deal. Most important thing is you need a deal. This is probably 80%, at least 80% of a real estate transaction is based on, do I have a deal? Like I just found this deal in Houston. I'm in Houston. I got 1,000 units there. 2, debt. Not necessarily will I get a loan, but can it support a loan? Okay. Number 3, equity. If I'm not going to use a loan, I need money. Okay. This is money, equity, cash, down payments. Billions, hundreds of billions, trillions of dollars are floating around every day. You guys just don't know where to go and how to ask for it. Number 4, you need a network. Did you find it, Jared?
Yep. So it was purchased 5
How
years.
much are the rents? That's what I want to know.
Okay.
See, first thing I want to know, do I know the property? Do I know the location? Third thing, what are the rents right now? The rents is what allows me to suggest, okay, can I make sense of this deal? They want $200,000 a unit.
Let's see here.
I mean, they're telling me it's an 8.5 cap. So with limited information, even
1880.
boom, this is the deal. Okay, I already know this is the deal. Now, you guys don't know what I know, but I already know this is the deal. And the reason I know that is because at an 8.5 cap, okay, if this is 3.2 million, I already know the NOI on this deal. times 0.085. The NOI on this deal is $272,000. Now, you guys are like, how do you know this? Dude, because I know. This is what we want to share with you in 2 weeks, how to underwrite a deal so I know how much debt, how much equity. I can talk to my network. I can build a network. There's a built-in network in real estate that is probably, for those of you who want to change your network, you're like, I want to be around super cool, successful, focused people. For you ladies that want to be around people that are doing great, you want to be around guys that are doing stuff. Dude, the real estate community has an instant network of people that are focused, they're not getting trashed on the weekend. They're picking up trash from their properties on the weekend. Go ahead.
It's a 16-unit Airbnb complex.
Okay, that's fine. That doesn't kill this deal, by the way. I would leave Airbnb alone, but that does not kill this deal, okay? Number 5 thing you need is confidence. See how much confidence I have? I know this deal. Now, if the rents are actually $1,800, which I don't know that they are, now Jared's telling me the Airbnb thing, I'd have to dig in. The next thing I need to know, is there any urgency? Remember that? I gave you that in the first 10 minutes. If there's no urgency to sell, Jared's going to pull it up right now.
Yep, so it's they've owned it for five and a half years.
Good. Now we're going to go back. This is what Jared was trying to tell me, what happened last time, when they bought it, and why they're selling it, okay? Now, why you guys that are walking through all this, in 2 weeks, in 2 weekends, I'm going to do 2 days on this, and don't be surprised when I call the broker up on the phone and find out everything, and you get to actually hear live how I work a deal. Go ahead, Jared.
So they bought it for $735K.
Okay.
And then they remodeled it.
Okay, good. And it looks like they did a great job on the remodel. So they have 12 units. Would you say?
18 units.
18
or 16
units?
units rather.
16 units, and I'm gonna assume they spent $25,000 a unit. They could have spent $400,000 on this. Okay, so they got 1.1 million in it. How much is 25,000 times 16? It's $400,000. Yeah, that's right. So they got 1.1 million in it. What do they want for it?
3
million. Okay, good. So we know we're negotiating somewhere between 3 million and 1.1. Do you show a loan on it right now?
It says they own it free and clear.
Ooh, even better, dude.
But it says it's a 1031 exchange.
Okay, they want to move their
No conditions.
They want to move their profits into something else. Do you know what a 1031 is? That's a benefit to you because they need somebody that's friendly in the close to actually organize moving their profits to the next deal. Bottom line is, what do they want for this?
3.2.
Okay, good. This deal don't bother me. Okay, now, is it overpriced? Probably. But this guy's already trapped himself because he said it was an 8.5% cash flow. So I'm going to expect an 8.5% cash flow in this deal. If the rents are only, let's just do my instant underwriter calculator, Jared, that we're giving everybody, by the way. We're going to give you guys this tool. And this tool is for those of you who are basically math deficient. Okay, in the future, guys, one set of tabs. I cannot go back and find 2 different set of tabs. How many units, Jared? Give it to me. 16.
16 units.
Let's say the rents are only $1,650, not $1,900. Let's say we find out Airbnb, yeah, they can get $400 a week. They can get $1,000 a week. But if it's long-term rentals, which the only thing you should ever underwrite is a long-term 10 to 14-month rental. I'm going to back this up to $1,650. Actually, I'm going to back it up to $1,500. Other income, yeah, there's going to be other income, pets and all that bullshit. Yeah, pets, late fees, all that stuff is good, by the way, okay? We're going to put 4% in for that, and I'm going to put 92% occupied because I like this asset and the location, and I'm going to get the expenses up to 50% because it's Houston. Harris County will freaking boom, boom, kill you on fees, and I want to be at a 6 cap on this asset. Let's see what I should pay.
$2.296 million.
Bang. So somewhere between where they is 3 million, 3.2 million, and where they was is me. Okay? At $2.3 million, this is probably where we finally negotiate this deal at, $2.3 million. I will get an 8% cash flow on my deal. Now, how do I get a loan on it? You're like, man, dude, slow down, bro. $2.3 million Okay, I know the barriers to entry. I know the marketplace. I know the location. I'm assuming those three things are good. Okay, I'm buying 16 units, Jared. What is that a door?
200,000.
No. 2.3 divided by 16.
Oh, 2.3 divided by 16.
What, 175, 174, 165, 168?
143.
Oh, $143,000 a door. This is a very important number. You want to know your unit price. Okay, compared to what? Your rents. I said the rents would be $1,500 a month. Bang, 1% rule all day long. I'm like, okay, at $2.3 million, I can buy the deal. I'm going to make 8.5% for my investors. How do I get $2.3 million? Well, guess what? You don't need to get $2.3 million. You only need to get about $1.5 million from a lender. I can show you a list of lenders today that will give you this loan because it'll be a Fannie or Freddie Mac. They love Houston. They love affordable. This is considered affordable, by the way. All I need to do is raise $800,000. How do you raise $800,000 when you don't have any money? Well, you don't need money. You found the deal, man. Bro, you the deal, Dumbo. You got the deal. You don't need the dollars. There's so much dollars out there, it's crazy. You got the deal, so you go to the dentist, the chiropractor, the plumber, the car dealer. You go to these guys and say, hey, bro, look, I got 5 spots for 200 grand. Okay, we're going to chop this thing up 6 ways. 6 ways. You 5 guys and me. I got the deal. I'm a run point. I found it. I'm funding it. I'm putting the money together. I'm putting the loan together. I'm going to manage the property. I'm going to raise the rents. If we get a raise of $200 times 16 times 12 divided by 0.06, we're going to make $640,000, okay? You're 800,000. Okay, you guys put 800 grand in. Your 800 grand is protected in the deal. And by the way, it'll make $64,000 a year. Now, I'm good at math and I'm good at real estate. If I'm better at this than you are right now, if you can't even keep up with me, come spend time with me so you can catch up with me. I'm not the problem, you are, okay? All you got to do is learn what I know, and I'm sharing it with you, and we're giving you guys an opportunity to come hang with me for 2 days. For all of you out there like, man, I wish somebody helped me. I'm trying to right now. I'm trying to help you, but I don't have enough time to teach you. I need more time, and for you to do that, all you got to do is click that link, grantcardone.com/now, and join me. The people that are committed will join. The people that are dreamers will not. If you're just a dreamer and not a doer, you're not going to come to this event. I'm offering you my help right now. I'm not going to do it for free. I mean, it's virtually free already, okay? You put $297 on a credit card and I give you a $10,000 course. I'm going to give you 2 days and $1 billion worth of information. $1 billion, not $1 million, not 10 million. This is not worth 13 grand. It's ridiculous what they got down there, 13,000. You're spending time with a guy that's done $5 billion worth of real estate. You're going to spend your time. That's more than the money you're spending. And then I'm going to give you a credit at my store for $297 if you want to buy a bunch of cash flow hats or sweatshirts or hoodies or tickets to events, or you want to come to our 3-day real estate conference. You want to spend the money on that, we'll give you a credit. And then if you don't like it, Jared said he'd give you the money back. Okay, now check it out. This 800 grand, I'm going to show you today how to craft this deal. You 5 guys, first of all, you get your 800 grand back before I get anything. All I got to do is raise the rents $200, which this marketplace will allow. I got a guy that wants to sell because he wants his money to go into another deal. I have control of this deal. I'm not flipping the deal. This isn't flipping and wholesaling, by the way, okay? We're going to take the 600 grand, 640,000. You guys get 8% a year, $64,000 a year. This might take us 3 years to do it. That means you guys made $120,000 of cash flow. Give me a little piece if you want to. Maybe you give me like $12,000 a year just to run point, okay? Whatever, we can discuss that later. I'm telling you guys how to do this. And we're going to chop this up 6 ways. Everybody makes 100 grand. Now, what'd you just do? You just got control of what did we pay for this? $2.5 million piece of real estate. You're controlling it. You're managing it. You're running point on it. You don't have any money in it, and you're getting paid probably $12,000 here. They're going to say, yeah, let's throw this dude so he keeps paying attention. Shit, you're paying him 8% on his money, man. Okay? He can't make that anywhere. And that's not taxable to him. So that's what I'm telling you guys. What do you need? You need 5 things to buy a real estate deal. Who knows them? Let's see if you can put them down in the chat. $100 for the first person that answers right. You need five things for a real estate deal to take place. 5 things in a real estate deal. I'm going to give $100 for the first person that answers it right. Let's see who gets it right. Man, that's sad, man. Look how fast people forget stuff. Grant scared of competition. Okay.
Point 2 is the use the number 1 rule. That's
No. Go back right
Deal
there.
that
Colin got it right. Colin, go up, go. Slow down. Point 2. Oh, point 2 got it right.
Point 2 is use
Deal,
the number 1%
debt,
rule.
equity, network, confidence.
So we don't know your name, so we can't. You got to
bro.
put your name on
So
there.
point 2. His name's point 2, bro.
Okay.
Oh no. He's saying point 2. I think the name's Leander.
No. That's his name that he selected. So we don't know your name. So
What's wrong with you, man? Okay, but that's the right answer. The right answer is you need the deal. Now, how did I raise money? You can't raise money on a deal you don't have. You raise money on deals. Now, how do you get a deal? You got to learn how to talk to people. I got to know how to talk to the seller. I'm going to be like, hey, bro, you guys want to sell the deal for $3.2 million. Awesome, man. Let's roll. I'm so excited. Okay, let's go. And you quoted an 8.5 cap rate on this deal. Got it. Okay, well, guess what? The Airbnb is about to disappear in Houston. I happen to know that there's laws being passed right now that is going to ban Airbnb. It already happened in Chicago. It happened in Atlanta. It happened in Nashville. It's happening in New York. New York, you cannot do Airbnb in New York. Oh, yes, you can. They'll let you do it as long as you stay on the property while the people, strangers, are renting from you. Okay, how weird is that? So you got to stay on your property to rent it to them, okay, while they're there. Who wants to stay on your property while you're still there? I can't imagine that being a vacation. Okay, so I'm going to go to these guys and say, bro, guys, as long as I can get an 8.5% on my $3.2 million, I'm ready to roll. Oh, good, because we got an asset we want to move to. I'm going to show you how to negotiate this deal. Let's see if we can find another deal here somewhere in America. By the way, this doesn't happen just in America. Okay, let me go to here's the deal. Boy, Jerry.
32 minutes left, guys, to take advantage of the offer. GrantCardone.com/now. GrantCardone.com/now. We had a few people that came in late after you made the offer the first time, so I opened up another 50 slots for the strategy call.
Okay.
So if you guys haven't taken advantage yet, you can do it now. The 50 slots will go fast. So GrantCardone.com/now, or just click the little button that popped up at the bottom of your window there.
Okay. Did y'all add all mine, guys? Did anybody add the ones I wanted? Okay. Okay. I'm going to go to Columbus, Ohio right now, just to show you how many deals there are out there. I pulled this up this morning. Was this you or me, Jared?
That was, what's the price on it?
Columbus, Ohio, $475,000.
That was me.
Okay, good job, Jared. Look at this deal. This deal is $475,000. The executive summary. Attention investors, okay? Discover your next prime 4-unit property opportunity situated in the burgeoning city of Columbus, one of the great cities in America is in Columbus. Great population growth, jobs going in, okay? Lots of good opportunities there. I'm actually looking at deals over there right now. And click here to access. Okay. Oh, man. $62,000 of gross income. Expenses are $2,100 a year. And the NOI, they don't give you one. All this tells me something, by the way.
Well, this deal right now under the Fannie Mae regulation would cost you you'd need to raise or have $23,000
Why is that?
to control this deal. 5% of 475.
Okay. So here's the
You
deal.
could raise it, or it could be your own money.
$475,000. You need, let's say, $25,000 to control a $500,000 asset. Now, what do we know here? Instant value calculator. Instant increased value calculator. If I raise the rents 200 times how many units?
4.
200 times 4 times 12 and keep it all divided by 6. I'll make $160,000 on this. Okay, bam, $25,000 turned into $160,000. I could show you how to do all that without a tax gain, by the way. GrantCardone.com/now. I just showed you how to take $25,000, control $500,000, do that twice, and you're a millionaire. You're controlling $1 million worth of assets. If I do it twice, I have $1 million worth of assets with only, well, in this case, it'd be $50,000. Can you find the 25 grand? Mom, dad, uncle, aunt, mother, grandmother, like somebody. Okay, could you get an investor? I don't know. If you don't, look, if you're going to quit right now, oh no, I ain't got nobody. Well, then you're in the wrong network. Remember 5 things: deal, debt, equity, network. Who's your network, guys? I'm going to give you guys instant access. How big is our mentoring network that they're going to be part of for
Thousands.
Thousands
of people.
I'm going to drop you into 1,000 real estate investors on next Friday. Between Friday and today, I'm going to give you 16 hours to get your head wrapped around some financial intelligence. There's $1 billion worth of advice in that program right there that I'm giving you. All you do is download it, you click the link, you get immediate access. You guys can start working on this as soon as I'm done here.
And
I'm going to be done in 28 minutes, by the way.
One thing I'll tell you about this deal, I just looked it up in the deal finder.
Yeah.
There is currently, the owner has owned it for 9 months, and there's already delinquent tax activity on the deal.
Okay. So what we have is what I said opened up earlier with. We have a compromise. We have urgency to finish this deal. Now, I don't see what the rents are here, but they said the total gross income is $62,000 divided by 12, divided by 4, 62,000. This deal is going to work. Divided by 12, divided by 4 is $1,291 rents a month. Does that seem high to you guys? Cute deal. I mean, goddamn. What do you expect in Columbus for $1,200?
Current interest rate on it 6.78%.
Yeah, and going to probably 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what do they owe on it? They're already late, by the way.
Total loan.
Now,
is...
well, if they couldn't handle it, why can you handle it? Just because they couldn't handle it doesn't mean you can't. Okay. The guy that sold me that $5 million, he built it for $5 million. Way smarter than me. I was in the right place at the right time. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. This guy was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
$155,000 loan amount.
And he can't make that work?
Well, because he bought it, and he remodeled it.
Yeah, did he?
He updated it.
Yeah, he owes more than $155,000. He's probably got some other loans on this?
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't care about that so much as I care about, is there any upside here? Are the rents too high? I don't think so. Rents look pretty cool to me. Can I raise the rents? If I raise the rents 200 times, I forgot what, yeah. If I raise the rents, yeah, I know that. If I raise the rents 200 times 4 times 12 divided by 0.06, I make 160 grand. Yeah, I did that already, okay? Okay, for what?
On a $23,000 down payment.
$25,000 down payment. Would you guys do that? That's a huge, huge return. And I get cash flow while I wait on the deal. That's in Columbus, Ohio. Let me show you another deal, okay? Here's the deal. Me and Jared both found this deal. He found it under his tab. They closed my tabs. I don't know why they did that to me. I really hate people right now. Let me see. Why did my tabs get closed? Because I love my deals. Yeah.
Here, let me help you real quick.
Man, why you always got to come save my life, man? Huh?
Try to help, man. No.
That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
These
Those aren't my deals. This is a piece of garbage. I pulled that up earlier. These are all your deals.
Okay.
You don't find the best deals.
Well,
I'm the best finder, dude.
you are. You're right.
I mean, look at this. Look at this deal, Jared. Just show them this deal. Dude, I can't even feel good about myself, man. I mean, if we were making Breaking Bad, this would be perfect. Okay? This just looks like nothing but problems. New roof, 4 units.
Remodeled inside.
Dayton, Ohio.
250 grand.
I mean,
100% occupied.
yeah. I mean, look. What Jared's saying
Buy
is
the
this.
deal. You could buy the deal for $12,000 down.
Okay, Jared's saying this, dude. For $12,000, bro. I mean, the land might be worth $12,000. I mean, $12,000. You're buying it for $12,000 down. You're going to have a $238,000 loan. You're going to get the loan, by the way. You will get the loan on this, just so you guys know. 238 times 0.08 equals, my debt's going to be $19,000 a year. Let me just show you how I would make it work. Let's say you live in Dayton and you know this deal. Maybe you sell drugs in Dayton. This is perfect, man. Instant clientele. Okay. What do you think the rents are, Jared? Does it say?
Let me see here.
Let me call this lady. Call. If y'all want me to call her.
What day is it? Saturday?
Yeah.
I don't know.
513
678.
678 5001. Calling now. If y'all want me to call her, put it in the chat.
Hi, this is Tanya.
Hey, Tanya. My name's Grant. How you doing today?
Good.
Hey, can you tell me about your deal in on 149 Edson?
That one is a 4-unit. As of July 1st, it'll be 100% occupied. I'm trying to think of that. I have quite a few.
How much are the rents? How much are the rents over there?
I would need to pull the rent roll because I have several multifamilies, so I want to make sure I don't mix it up. But if you do me a favor and just shoot me a text message,
Okay.
I can email you everything I have on it.
Okay, beautiful, great. Let me ask.
He's very motivated to sell, so there's a lot of wiggle room.
Yeah, great. Well, why is he selling right now? Doesn't seem like it'd be a great time to be a seller.
Actually in Dayton, Dayton is the seller's market because there's not much inventory. Inventory's dropped drastically, whereas in Cincinnati, it's a buyer's market.
Yeah.
So he has a whole portfolio.
Okay,
So
cool.
he's selling a bunch of properties. So he sells X amount every couple months. And
Yeah.
then he'll put out a whole another deal of them.
Okay, and then let me ask you, what would you guess the rents are there? You think they're 650? You think they're 600?
I think they're around 650.
Okay.
I know one is going in at 650. A couple might be higher at 700. But when I get back in like 45 minutes, I'll email you the rent roll.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna text you back from Grant right here. I'll text you right now. All right.
Okay, that's perfect.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
You take care.
Bye bye. See how easy that was? Building a network, by the way. She's instant network. And he's got a bunch of other real estate, folks. Now, I can buy this deal. You're going to text her for me, Tony. I can buy this deal with $12,000, and he is motivated. She said, I didn't even have to ask that. $238,000. Let's just do the math on this deal. My debt's going to be $19,000. Jared, help me out. 238 times 8. 238 times 0.08. Yeah, $19,000 a year. My income's about $38,000 a year. If I guessed, hey, what do you think the rents are? I don't know. How, you think they're 650? Yeah, they're about 650. 650 times 4 times 12 divided by 0.0. No. 650. I got carried away there. 4 times 12.
It's 31.2.
Yeah, $31,200. I could see that. I can see the place renting for $650 a month. See, I look at him like I don't want to own that, but look, guys, I'm not buying my first deal. You are. Many of you guys are buying your first deal. If you're in Dayton, you know this Edson Street. Okay, it's on the market. He's motivated. I don't have to pay. I know for sure I don't have to pay $250.
He paid $100,000 for the deal.
Good. So he might even do financing. Watch this. Hey, bro, this is what I'm gonna do. Watch me put a deal together. I'm gonna give you your $250,000. He owns it free and clear, I bet you. Does he owe anything?
Free and clear.
Free and clear. Say, this is what I'm gonna do, bro. I'm gonna give you $25,000 down. Okay. I'm gonna pay you $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year. I'm gonna go collect the rents. They're 38 grand. That's my debt to him. Okay. I probably got another maybe $10,000 in expenses, property taxes, insurance, taking care of the place. So what is that? That leaves me with 16. Is that right? I pay my loan. I'm paying the loan to him. I don't even need, look, I'm gonna give him 25. I'm gonna give him the same 25 grand. Maybe I don't even have to give him 25 grand, but let's say I do that. I'm gonna pay him $1,000 a month. I'm just gonna boom, boom, boom. And in 5 years, I'm gonna pay you back. $225,000. I want two extensions of 1 year each. In 5 years, I'm gonna pay you back. I'm only gonna pay interest on this loan. $1,000 a month every month. I'm not paying the debt down, so I owe you $225 in 5 years. Okay, now watch what happens. I collect $38,000 a year, pay him back his debt, pay the expenses out of that. That's what, 22? I keep $16,000. What is the return? What is my return? 16 divided by 25? Oh, excuse me, that's a 64% return on my money. There's no stock that does 64% a year in cash flow. Now, watch this. I'm going to go take care of this place and give it some love. Had to live in one unit, by the way, for a year, 10 months. I had to, unless something happened, okay? And I'm like, man, I'm gonna move my brother in here and he's gonna pay $650 a month rather than me living here paying $650 a month because I gotta move to another job or do something. I got another opportunity. And you're gonna call Fannie Mae and Fannie Mae's gonna be like, we don't even wanna hear about it, bro. Just make the payments. Like just leave it alone, okay? Check it out, okay? I'm gonna go raise the rents $200. Over the next 5 years that I have to pay this dude back, do you think the rents are gonna go from $650 to $850 over 5 years? If they do, 200 times 4 times 12 divided by 0.08, I'm gonna make $120,000 because I'm gonna be able to sell it to the next guy based on the rents going up. Now that the rents are $850 a month, not $650 a month, the new property value is $120,000 over what I paid for it. What did I pay for it?
$250.
No, I paid $25. I still owe him money. I never paid him anything. I paid him $25 and I sent him $1,000 a month for interest. Interest only. I didn't pay the debt down, okay? So watch. The property, I paid him $25 and I owe him $225. Okay? If I already paid him that, I pay him that back, we're paid off. We're done. I made $16,000 a year for 5 years. That's $80,000 I made. That's a new job, by the way. None of this was taxed because I own the asset and I got all the depreciation, okay? And I make $120,000 and I only put $25,000 in and I made $80,000. So basically I made $200,000 divided and I only had $25,000 invested. This is one deal, one time. What if I did this 10 times? I do this 10 times? I don't know how fast you can do it. I know I can do it pretty fast. I'd be worth $2 million. And that's on 4-unit deals. And you guys are like, oh, there aren't any deals in my marketplace. Okay, there's Canton. Let me go to another one. These are only 4-unit deals, by the way. Let me just go in here. 4 units, building size, minimum square feet. No, I don't want to do that. Building size, multiple types, filters. I want to go. I'm getting healthcare out of here, Jared. 4 units. And now I'm going to go to 4 units. Just 4 units. Okay, let's go to Shreveport, Louisiana. This is completely random. Nothing's in here, okay? There's no deals in Shreveport, supposedly, but there's one out here in Tyler. Let me see. Let me go out here too. If you guys got a city you want me to do, put it in the chat. Let's go out here to College Station.
Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay, I'll go to Baltimore here in a second. Look at this little look at this little turd, okay? Look at this. 4 units, $143,000 a unit, $575,000, $575 times 5.
College Station, that's Texas Tech, right?
It's a great market.
Yeah.
Times 0.05. Yeah, $28,000. Huh?
Texas A&M is College Station?
Yeah, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Why are they selling right now? Okay. Look at this little beast, okay? Great starter. $28,000, I can buy this deal right now and get a loan from Fannie Mae at probably 6 or 7%, 6.5% interest right now. Okay, what do I care what the interest rate is if it cash flows? Let me go here. Let's go to Florida. I know you guys all love Florida. So
Guys, how'd you like to do this for 2 days? How'd you like to dig into this for 2 days? If you go to grantcardone.com/now, you could take advantage of this. Grant's going to be doing this for 2 full days in 2 weeks, June 29th and 30th. You're going to get 2 coaching calls between now and then. You're going to get access to the $10,000 real estate masterclass. We had 125 people in a room. They all paid 10 grand to be there. You guys get access to this for life. You get to keep it forever. It's 16 hours of Grant going through like this, deals just like this. You're going to get the dictionary of multifamily real estate terms. You're going to get the real estate book. We're going to send you a box with a bunch of great swag in it, a hat, the book, a notebook. And then when you take advantage of this, we're going to give you a $297 credit in the store. So basically, this is free for you. And then if for any reason, after you attend the 2-day event, if you don't think it's worth it, you get 100% of your money back, 100% guarantee. If you use the credit, we're going to take the credit back, but we'll give you your $297 back, and you get to keep the information that you learned over the 2 days for the rest of your life. So grantcardone.com/now. Hit the link below on the bottom of your screen. If you have questions, you can call the office at 310-777-0255. They'll put it in the chat, 310-777-0255.
Yeah, look at this deal. Here's 4 units in Jacksonville, Mississippi. Okay, it's a great market. Now, immediately I look at this and I'm like, 4 units, $245 a door. What's up? It's $245 a door. I'm like, oh, the rents have to be, you know, it's just a little. It looks expensive to me right away, but big deal. Look, I only have. What else do I have to look at here? There's some stuff right here. Let's try this. Because I like this market. Look at this little deal. This is 7.7 cap, 520,000, 4 units. If the rents are $1,100, boom, I'm beating the 1% rule, and it's a deal. Now, do you live in Jacksonville? That would be ideal. You live there, you know the market, you could invest there. Okay, this deal would cost $25,000 to fund. Okay, let's see what else I can find, Jared. Let me see if I can find something. Let's go to Savannah, Georgia. I've been
Rents are $1,050 a month right now.
Where in Jacksonville?
Yeah, that Greenbrier deal.
Okay, look at this deal. Now, just show you guys the scale here. Here's a deal, 4 units, $4 million. This does not any longer qualify for the 5% down because the $1.4 million exclusion or cap.
This
Look
deal
how
right here.
Sexy it is, man. Jesus, it's a beast, okay?
Rents on this deal will be.
Look at this. Look at this. This is going to be constantly rented. This is going to be probably more of a small resort kind of thing here. Daytime foot traffic, location 6. Savannah's going to be, I believe Savannah's going to be one of the great future cities in America. Nobody talks about it but me. This deal, now you got to have an imagination on this deal, $4 million.
In March, they listed it. In June, they lowered the price $300,000.
Yeah, so you need to get a loan for $3 million to make this deal work. Good news is you don't need $3 million. Good news is you only need $1 million to buy this deal, and $1 million controls $4 million. I wouldn't do this deal if I was out of state. I would do it if I lived in Savannah. Let me see if I can show you this trellis in Savannah. See this deal right here, 10X trellis. The reason I like Savannah is because I own an asset there. We own this. I bought this. Let me see. When did I buy this? The point is, guys, look, you're not gonna you're gonna go buy something and accumulate. Don't think about one of them. Think about one done. Go get another one. Okay. I'm gonna show you how well this deal's worked for us. Trellis. When I bought this, they said I overpaid for it. 264 units. I paid $29 million. I remember exactly where I was and exactly what I was doing. It was December. I remember because we got in a big fight about a problem on the property when I was closing. Trellis. This was 15. What is it right now? Am I moving?
24.
Almost 10 years now. Okay. This asset was $29 million when I bought it. Let's see what I financed. Didn't I just put $6 million down or something? What's my debt on this deal? 21 million. I got 8 million. Me and another guy put the money down for this deal. Me and one other guy. Are you in this?
No.
Okay. Financed $21 million. This deal pays 8%, 8.4% a year. So I'm earning $640,000 every year, sometimes more. And the property today, let's see what today's value is. Excuse me.
54.
Excuse me. No. Yeah, 54. Today's value is 54 million. So I've been paid $640,000 for 9 years. How much is that? What is that? $5.7 million. $5.7 million of our 8 million is back. Something like that.
Yeah, 5.7.
75% of my money's back, but this thing's not worth $29 million anymore. Now it's worth $54 million because the rents went up. It's not because I did anything great. So we've created basically $24 million of new value because rents went up. I mean, we put our name on it, no big deal. We didn't do anything. We didn't paint it. We didn't literally have done nothing. We didn't fix any of the kitchens or the floors or nothing. We just bought at the right time, at the right price, and we wait for rents to go up. Folks, I'm pleading with you. Like some of you say, why is this guy doing this on a Saturday? What was our target? Why is this guy doing this on a Saturday? I'm doing it for you and your family so you can get in this game, okay? The wealth on planet Earth, okay? Look up the number. What percentage of all the wealth is owned by a handful of people? I think 50% of all the property assets in America, maybe 80% of all the property assets are owned by less than 10% of the people. I'm one of those people. There's nobody else coming to you on a weekend.
The richest 1% own half the world's wealth.
Yeah, okay, now look at who owns all the property in America. Do you got Chinese? The Chinese are buying property in America right now. They're going to try to stop it. The institutions, Blackstone is one of the largest property owners in America. Why? Because you're not buying it. And if you're not going to buy it, they're going to be like, fuck it, these people that stupid, I'm going to go buy Savannah. I'm going to go buy San Antonio. I'm going to go buy El Paso. I'm going to buy Birmingham. They're dumb and they're not buying. They're buying single family homes when they should be buying the whole block. And this is what I'm trying to help you guys with. You need to get in this game. I'm going to give you everything you need. I'm going to give you the book, How to Create Wealth Investing in Real Estate. This is an easy read. You can literally read this in an hour, even if you can't read. The Multifamily Real Estate Dictionary, okay? This dictionary you're going to keep with you and use it on phone calls. The 10-hour, the 16-hour masterclass. You're not going to watch this once. You're going to watch it. Your family's going to watch it. Your spouse is going to watch it. You guys are going to watch this together and say, bro, what are we thinking about? We could become millionaires many times over just using the information in this program that other people paid $10,000 for. Also, I'm going to give you this workbook that we are going to use in 2 weeks. I'm going to go through this entire workbook, exercises. It's interactive. It's not just me flowing information at you, but actually us working together to find a deal, fund a deal, get equity on a deal, and maybe even raise money on a deal. Also, I'm going to give you our instant underwriter calculator to make this deal irresistible. We're going to give you 100% credit at my store of $297. So you literally can take the $297 you spend, you have an instant credit at my store. You can use it on anything you want, from hoodies to cash flow hats to workbooks, other programs that I've done, or you could use it for our 3-day annual real estate summit. Last thing I'm giving you is a strategy call. When you act today, we got 6 minutes and I'm gonna close this out, the entire offer for $297. You can get this opportunity. I'll give you the credit at $297. Jared said he'd give you a guarantee if you're not happy in 2 weeks. Why you would need that, I don't know, because a guarantee ain't gonna make you rich. Only thing that's gonna make you guys rich, only one thing can make you rich. Investing is the only way to get wealthy in this country, period, in the story, okay? The top 1% own everything because they're investors, not spenders. You guys have to shift your mindset, okay? A couple things that I want to give you for you to make this work, okay? Quit being homeowners. Stop this. Quit being retirement account contributors. Quit being savers, okay? Quit. You're buying a home. You got your money tied up in one home. There's $12 trillion sitting in equity in homes. Dead money. It should be earning you money. Remember this. If it don't pay you cash flow, then that means you cash and flow in it. Okay? You don't pay to live someplace. You invest your money to get paid to live someplace. And that's why Fannie Mae wants to make all this affordable housing, and they're doing this 5% down right now. Quit buying homes. This is quit being a hoe. Okay? Quit being a consumer. Quit being stupid. Quit doing what they told you to do. They told you to buy a house because the banks make money on houses. Do you understand on a house, 30-year loan, it's 7%. Let's say it's a $400,000 mortgage. $400,000 mortgage at 0.07 times 30 years, you will have paid on a $400,000 house, you will pay $840,000 in interest on the house over 30 years. That means you have to sell the house for $1.2 million to break even. And you hadn't paid property taxes, you hadn't paid HOA, you hadn't paid maintenance, and you hadn't paid insurance. Insurance on that house for 30 years could be, times 30, could be another $150,000. That means you're going to pay 40% in insurance, you're going to pay 80% of your profits, if you even make a profit, in interest, and another 30% in maintenance, another maybe, let's say $400 a month times 12 times 30. HOA fees could have cost you another $144,000. Dude, how you gonna make any money on a single family home? If it don't cash flow, quit doing it, okay? Your retirement accounts, you guys are, I understand you think you're doing the right thing, okay? You're not paying taxes today at, let's say 35%, and you're going to pay them at 70% in the future. The money is trapped in a retirement account. This was a deal done with Wall Street, the financial institutions, and the IRS. The IRS wants you to do the retirement account. The federal government wants you to do the retirement account because they want to trap your money, fund Wall Street and institutions, because they know when you go to retire, when you're 63, 65, 67, 68, they're going to keep pushing it back, by the way. They're going to bang you, man. Did you guys just see what got passed in Canada? Okay. Our capital gains in this country is 19%. You know what it is? And overnight, last weekend, 64% capital gains. Do you know what Biden wants to do? Now that's Trudeau up there, socialist, communist Canada. Okay. He passed that 2 weeks ago. That means anybody that was paying 20 or 25% capital gains is now paying 66% on their retirement accounts, on their homes, anything above $250,000. If they sell their home, 2/3 of it will go to the U.S. government. You guys think that that's too far away from us? That's in Canada, okay? You guys that are in Buffalo, boom, Toronto's right in your face. Check it out. The following week, Joe Biden suggested that we go to 44% capital gain tax. Everything that you make money on, stocks, treasury bills, homes, your home, anything above $250 will get taxed at 44%. This is going to 70. It's going to go to these rates, okay? Now, how do you avoid that? The only vehicle left on planet Earth to avoid taxes, the best mechanism in the world is real estate that cash flows, where there's income investors. So if you guys are committed to wealth and wealth creation, how do you do it? I mean, there's only so many ways to do it. You cannot do it working. You do not get wealth working. Stop this. We're working so hard. Yeah, why you still don't have anything? Because it don't work like that. The only way to create wealth is one, to invest. It is not to work. Okay? Investing cash. Cash cannot be saved. Stop thinking you're saving your money for a rainy day, okay? 3, use cash flow to solve problems. Do not use cash. Cash flow is not king. Cash is not king. Cash flow that is persistent. If you guys want to take care of your wife and your kids, this is what you guys need to be doing. You men out there that you're like me. You're like, my job is to take care of the wife and kids and my mom and my grandkids. I'm taking care of them. You cannot take care of your kids by saving money. Why? Because money is going down in value. Remember that property that I told you that we could buy with $250,000 with $25,000? How much was that property, Jared? What did we say that property was?
$475,000.
Okay. Remember this property that was for, let's say you took all your retirement money out. Oops. Let's say you had $475,000 in 2020 and you had it in a retirement account. Okay? And you're like, hey, I'm going to go buy this deal and I'm going to pay cash for this deal. Do you understand that you would have made 25% if nothing happened? You guys understand, okay? Like, this is what we're going to be talking about for 2 days. Why this vehicle, 4 units, 8 units, 16 units, 32, they're all over the country, folks. I can show them to you till you're blue in the tooth. I can show you deals from 20 units to 2,000 units. Okay? And I'm going to bring 3 people on here in just a second, Johnny, that I want you guys to tell what they've got out of this. If I would have taken my retirement account and paid cash for this deal, I'd have no debt, and there's no chance I lose the asset. Check out what it would have done. That one deal we were talking about that did 8% a year. That's what the guy said. It does 8%. I would have made $38,000 a year without a rent increase. For 4 years, I would have made, what is that, $252,000 in new cash. Okay, check it out. By the way, none of this is taxed. None of it. None of this is taxed because I invested in a piece of real estate that comes with a write-off. So I would have immediately made on my 475, 152 without a rent increase, divided by 475. I made 32% of my money. Okay? But that's not where the story stops. Okay? The biggest, who knows the answer to this? What is the biggest single most abusing tax on planet Earth? By the way, taxes are the biggest expense all of us have. Everyone in this room, the biggest expense you have is taxes. What is the most abusive of all taxes? Throw it in the chat. $100 for the first right answer. I only pay you these 100. I only pay these off, by the way, when I see you in public. The most abusive tax is not income tax, not home tax, not capital gains. Nope. Not income, nope. Those are, they're abusive, but they're not the most abusive. Inheritance, nope. Property tax, nope. Sales tax, nope. Appreciation and refi, nope. Federal, nope. Income, nope. Earned income, nope. See, you guys don't know the game, bruh. The most abusive tax in the world, yes, there it is, Manuela. Owe you $100 next time I see you. Is inflation. It is an invisible tax. It is a way to boom you without you feeling getting you boomed, okay? You don't even know you're getting freaking you gutted out, okay? It's called inflation. For instance, that $475 in 2020 that sat in that retirement account is not worth $475,000 today, even though it will say on your statement $475. It never reports the reduction in goods and services that $475 can purchase. Now this is documented. That $475 today will only buy $356,000 worth of goods and services. So even though it says $475, it's only worth $356 because that's all it purchases today compared to 2020. In my lifetime, in my short 66 years on this planet, the U.S. dollar, $100, can you check it, see what it's worth, Jared? What was a U.S. dollar worth in 1958? This is called inflation. This is the sleight of hand that the federal government uses to F you. $6?
This is saying,
I think it's $6. My money lost 94% of its value in my lifetime. So if my daddy gave me $100, what would he get?
Yeah, $1 in 1958 is worth $10.41 today.
Okay. So it's $10. Whatever. You ain't even picking up $10. So if my daddy would have given me $100 in 1958, and my dad said, hey, put this in this account, this is what my parents believe. Save money, save money, save money, save money. No, invest your money in a real asset that benefits from inflation. Because if this is going down, what's going up? You can't just have everything go down. If this is going down in value, okay, Well, you wouldn't want to save this, keep this. You wouldn't want to do anything that converted paper to paper. You'd be like, no, I want to take this and invest in something that would benefit from this going down in value. Because if this goes down in value, what does it cost to build something? That goes up. What does labor cost do? Goes up. What does the cost of materials do? Go up. What does cement cost? Goes up. Everything that this buy has to go up because money doesn't lose value. It just loses its ability to purchase the same products that it used to. This $100, if it was 1958, would still say, this is the great sleight of hand, it would still say $100 on it, but it only buys 10 bucks. And that's how they fuck you, okay? And this is how you guys fuck yourself because you saved the 100, rather than saying, I'm gonna convert that 475,000. Remember that 475,000? I'm going to convert that, or that $78,000. Remember that $78,000 house I bought? I'm going to convert that $78,000. I'm going to convert my cash. Maybe you guys got 78. How many of you here have $78,000 sitting in an account right now? Just throw it in the chat. If you have 78,000, just under 100 grand sitting around right now. Okay? That property right there would have paid me over $1 million in cash flow and appreciation. Over $1 million. Why? Not because of anything except inflation. This went down. Okay? That's worth probably $20,000 today. Look at the spread. This went down, cash went down, and that went up. Because when cash goes down, and it will continue to everywhere in the world, real assets go up. Now, what other assets can you guys invest in other than real estate? Oh, yeah, you can invest in Google. You don't know what's going on there. You could invest in Netflix. You didn't get a phone call. You could invest in JP Morgan. You don't know what's going on there. You don't know what's going on in these next companies. Did you get a phone call about NVIDIA? No, you didn't, okay? You don't know what's going on in AI. For every AI company out there will be 1,000 failures for every 2 victories. Trust me. There are thousands of AI companies coming out, none of them producing cash flow. There'll be 1 or 2 winners and they'll make trillions of dollars and the rest of them, but you're not invested in them. You didn't get the phone call. You're not an insider. How can you be an insider? You can take a city that you live in, okay? I'm going to go where I was raised. Lake Charles, Louisiana. I have never done this on a call, okay? LoopNet, Lake Charles. I know the little town. I've been all over that place, okay? Lake Charles, Louisiana. Let's see if they got anything for sale there. You are missing listings. Yeah, they want to sell me. They want to sell me there. They want me to
upgrade to CoStar.
Yeah, they want to sell, which is fine. You're going to spend money, guys. If you want to invest in real estate, you're going to spend money. Okay, look at this right here. I know where this is. I freaking smoked weed right outside this place when I was 19 years old, okay? And there was a little hamburger joint. I know that because I'd go get hamburgers right after because I'd have the munchies, right? Look at this. They turned this into a little 250,000. Look at this. I could have bought this thing for 15,000 bucks when I lived there. There's deals everywhere is all I'm saying. In your backyard, you just got to look, folks.
What's that address? Go back there. Let me just pull it up.
It was a complete rehab.
Let me see here, 625 Ryan.
Yeah. And this is where you need your network. Call John Cardone.
Which one? Calling John?
That deal. $2,006 was the last transaction I see here.
Now look at this.
$3 million in 2000.
This is where I went to college. This is across from McNeese State University. Here's the deal: 56 units, $3.9 million. I know this market, so immediately my confidence comes up because I'm like, fuck, I know
Your
this.
call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
I got laid
At the tone, please record
in the
your
backyard
message.
of this place.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Yo, bro, what's up? Hey, give me a call, man. I saw the Mullers lofts were for sale, and then I saw the Oak apartments are for sale in Lake Charles, and I want to know about them. Give me a call. Okay, that's a guy that works for the mayor in Lake Charles. This is where you guys need a network. You need to know, who do I call? Well, the beautiful part about real estate is it's instant network. Instant. You guys that are looking for a hot chick and somebody smart and ethical and somebody that's interested in creating wealth, they're in real estate clubs. You ladies that are looking for a guy that's responsible and pays his bills and he's focused, they're in real estate clubs. The most conservative, respectful, honest, ethical people that I've ever met in my life are in real estate, okay? Very few of them are bums. There are some, but very few because they want something real, okay? You want to meet a bunch of fucking shucksters? Go into the influencer space. Go into the damn, there's so many freaking grimy people in some of these quick
stocks, investing in companies too. Like there's also a lot of scams that happen.
I'm not hating on it. I'm just telling you, like, real estate is real. The people that go there typically are real. Are there some hucksters? Yeah, I guess. But like some of this other stuff is very like Forex. Okay, what am I doing? I'm trading currencies. Like, what are we talking about? The whole thing's made up. Stocks are completely contrived and made up, right? That piece of real estate that I'm looking right now at, these rents are $650 a month. There is no housing in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Let's see what the rents are here. This is called an OM. You need to know the language, okay? It's an offering memorandum, and it says executive summary. Let's see here. Let me have my phone. I'm gonna try calling these people.
Here, I'll tell you the rents right now are.
And here comes the information. Now.
Nothing's available there.
No, nothing's available? Yeah, I was supposed to call them though. Call 225-270-5095. This is one of the things people love about the mentoring is they get to see stuff happen.
$700 to $1,100 a month.
Okay, so the payments on this deal are $700 to $1,100. I already know the deal works. How do I know that? I just know where it is. I know that city. I know that market.
Sorry, that was a different deal.
Oh, sorry. So the fact that I know.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
56
The person
units.
you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
So let's say
When you
they
have
average at
finished recording,
800.
you may hang
Okay,
up.
like even when I'm about, hey, Grant Cardone here, can you give me a call back? I'm looking at the Oaks. Yeah, this is Grant Cardone. I grew up there, went to McNeese. You may be familiar with my name, but I'm looking at the Oaks. It looks like the average rent there is $882. Give me a call back on this phone when you get a chance. Thanks. Okay, now it says the average rent is $882. Let's pretend it is $882. I'm gonna put it in my instant
Underwriting calculator.
underwriter calculator, by the way, which I'm giving everyone. Congratulations to everyone that took advantage of this. We gave you a private exclusive call, 2 days, 2-day mentoring, and 2 days with me next, what is the date?
29th and 30th.
29th, 30th, right
Couple
before the
weeks,
end of
yeah.
the month, man. Because what I want to do is I want to take July, August, September, October, November, December. We got 6 months to see how many deals that we can get you guys. My bragging rights at the end of the year is how many different deals we can put together. Huh?
You want to go to the.
Okay? It's grantcardone.com/now. Stay with me. grantcardone.com/now. It's grantcardone.com/. We got to have a flow, bro.
Yeah, no,
We're not
man,
flowing.
I'm feeling
You know what I'm saying, man? We normally flow, bro. Like it's crosses, you know? grantcardone.com/now. Take advantage of this, okay? My goal is to see how many $1 million scores we could put together between now and the end of the year. I'm going to do it. Okay? Now, I happen to know, where's my calculator? How do I find the calculator
Right there,
again?
it's up. It's up on that.
Right there,
yep,
okay.
There you go.
So how do I know what this thing's worth? How many units do I have?
It was.
See, this is why I have to have everything in one, because right now you guys got me bouncing between 3 different browsers, and it's just impossible for me to do it. As smart as I am, as talented as I am. By the way, the average square feet of these deals is 1,000 units, so like everything about this thing works for me.
Click right there.
Yeah, I'm
right
trying
there.
to find how many units this is again, because I can't remember everything.
56.
Okay, 56. I mean, you do have to know what the information is. Okay, start me on a clock. I want to know how long this takes me. Tell me when to go.
Ready, set, go.
56 units. Oh, this is the rent increase, instant value calculator. Let's say I increase the rents $200. I'm only going to give myself 95. I'm going kind of slow, huh? I'm going to give myself a 7 on this asset. If I can do that, I'm done.
20 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I increased the value of the property by $1.8 million.
Now,
Okay, that's on 56 units.
right there.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's brutal. Okay, start my clock again.
Ready, set, go.
56 units. The rents are $885. There's other income, zero. I'm going to go 90% to be conservative. I'm going to go 30% on the expensive to be conservative, and I'm going to give it a 7 cap. This says I should pay $5.3 million for it. I'm going to go a 10 cap. What do they want for it?
I thought it was 4 million.
See what I'm saying? Now I got to go to another thing. What did I say I could pay for it? Dude, they want $3.9 million. Now you guys are going to be like, let me get it cheaper. Dude, you're already cheaper. They know cheaper, it's already there. We got to find out why they're selling it now. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a steal. How do you buy it? Okay, well, I don't know how you buy it, okay? I know this, you ain't going to buy it quitting on it. I know it's a good deal. I know somebody's going to make money on it. I don't know why they're selling it, what's wrong with it, what the problem is. All that is real, okay? But Lake Charles, you cannot build product for $67,000 a door, okay? It's renting for $885. There's no place to live there. My sister has a house. It's probably worth 200 grand, okay? She could sell it. She put it on the market tomorrow. It'd be probably 10 offers tomorrow at 200 grand. My mother-in-law put her house on the market in Fairhope. Nobody's selling anything. I said, we'll do owner financing. Put $40,000 down, and we'll carry the rest of the payments for 7 years. And we had, Elena had 47 emails in 24 hours. So you have to be creative. You can't quit. Here's a deal in Sulphur, Louisiana. 16 units I sold cars in this town. These are $124,000 a door. So if the rents, that makes that other deal look better to me. You're like, I don't have that much money. Okay, well, let's go to smaller deals then. Let's go back to building size, multifamily filters. Let's go back to 4 units. You guys want to reduce and get smaller, or you want to look at something bigger, 4 to 8 units minimum? Jared, is that it right there?
Yeah, 4.
Let's go 4 to 10. See how many units there are around the country. That's just in Westlake. There's Westlake, okay? 1.3. This makes that Lake Charles deal look even better right now. Look at this. Lake Charles, Louisiana, 6 units for $3.2 million. That's 500 grand a unit. Shit, makes that other deal look even better. See how fast I'm getting information? Now let me get back to the USA, United States of America, the great United States of America. By the way, God bless America, man. God bless America. Look how many deals are out there. This deal's in auction right now. Auction on June 25th. Okay? Highly accessible, Washington, D.C. location. I'm not going to go to Washington, D.C., but I tell you what, if I lived in D.C., I would be buying everything I could buy there, and I'd be looking at this deal right now. Let's see what we got. Oh, another auction. Juicy Lucy, Union City, New Jersey. Okay, Jerry, can you pull this up? Okay.
Address.
This deal, 4 units, New Jersey, can't build there. I mean, it's a stupid market.
4,500 Cottage Place. Union City, New Jersey.
Never going to go away. You can't build again there. Everything's unaffordable.
Last loan amount was default.
Okay, might be a terrible asset. Just because something's going back to the bank doesn't mean it's a good thing. It could mean a bad thing. You know, guy goes to jail, you might just want to like, okay. First of all, bro, whether you did something wrong or not is not the issue. You got caught is the issue. I mean, oh yeah, but I was unlucky. That's another issue. Being unlucky is another issue. You might stay away from people that got caught, stay away from unlucky people, stay away from people that are doing criminal stuff. If the property went to foreclosure, okay, there might be something wrong with it. Doesn't mean there is, but it could mean that there is. Some of the best real estate in America is going back to foreclosure, by the way. Okay, let me go to Memphis, Tennessee. Let's see what we got in Memphis. 7 units. Look at this. 700 grand. I'll bet the rents are $1,000. I know Memphis. You better know how to manage a piece of. You better be good at managing. Okay. Here, look at these deals in Louisville. Great market right here. These are just random deals I'm picking. Okay, let's see what this is. That's a good looking little deal right there. Okay, I guess I could keep showing you guys deals all day long. The point is, we got to get you guys a deal. We got to get you your first deal. Let me see, Baltimore. Baltimore, Maryland. Let's see what we got here. There's 6 units. I'm just going to show you how many deals there are. I'm trying to exhaust the fact that you guys think that there's no real estate. In every city on planet Earth, there's a piece of real estate waiting for a new owner to make money on it. Okay, here's a $5 million deal, 10 units. Here's a $1.6 million deal, 8 units. It doesn't qualify for the Fannie, but close.
Baltimore.
Okay. Here's that's $200,000 a unit.
Yeah.
Here's a deal, $1.1 million, 6 units. Maybe you just collapse this to 4 and see if you get the Fannie Mae 4-unit deal here and raise the rents on the other 2. There's a lot of creative things that we'll be talking to you about. Here's a 5-unit deal, 5-unit deal, 5-unit deal, 7-unit deal, 9-unit deal, 10% cap rate deal, 7% cap rate deal. Here's an 8-unit deal, 6-unit deal, 10-unit deal, 7 units, 5 units. What's keeping you guys from doing this, man? Okay? I'll tell you what's keeping you from doing it. Money. I'm going to give you the reasons you're not doing this. Money, credit. This could also be equity. Okay. Number 3, I want you guys to help me out here. Your network, you don't know anybody. Okay. 4, education. You just don't know what to say.
How to get the loan?
How do I get the loan? How do I get the deal? How do I call the broker? Number 5, you don't have the time. This is why you're not doing the deal. Money, I don't have money. I don't have equity. I don't have credit. Maybe I got bad credit. I don't have a job. I don't know. Like you guys got to come up with a list of things, because once you come up with the list, I'm going to show you that it's a bullshit list. Okay? I don't have money. You don't need money. This is ridiculous. You don't need money. Okay? I don't have the credit. You don't need credit. I've been talking to you about that the whole day. I showed you how to do the deal, borrow money, how to raise the money from the seller. You got some testimonials?
Yeah.
Okay, these people are going to talk about how they do it. You don't have a network. Okay, yeah, guess what? That's some bullshit right there, because I just gave you a network. I'm going to drop you into a 1,000 people network and spend 2 days with you. Dude, I'm in your network now, if you let me. Now, it's up to you guys, okay? Education. I'll give you the education. That is no longer an excuse. You don't have the time? God damn, man. I don't know what to tell you. How do you not have the time? I have the time to spend the time with you. I have the time. I'm making the time. How do you not have the time? Okay, Jared, let's see.
Let's
and
go
by,
to Sean.
by the way, you guys, if this impinged on you and you're like, dude, the guy's going to show me how to get the money, show me how to get the equity, show me how to get the credit, build a network for me. He's going to give me the education. And by the way, time is money. If you could start getting some money invested and making some deals, you'd have more time. Dude, if you can check those off now and say, hey, the guy's offering me all that, click the link, grantcardone.com/now. I'm going to take this down in 7 minutes. grantcardone.com/now, grantcardone.com/now, and I want you to hear what other people have done with this same opportunity that I'm offering you.
Sean, how's it going, man?
Hey, Jared, how are you? How are you guys doing today?
Yeah, we're doing great, man. Hey, why don't you tell everybody where you're based?
So, Sean Ricehouse, based out of Dallas, Fort Worth, been here pretty much my whole life. So that is my backyard.
How long ago did you start following Grant for his real estate info?
So I'm actually an OG of the club. But I didn't know Grant until probably 2 weeks before he had his first real estate get together. I dropped in less than 2 weeks from even understanding who Grant Cardone was, and joined the club then. So I've been in it for about 3 years.
And did you what were you doing in real estate before you started following what we were doing and getting involved in our programs?
Well, I knew basically zero. I had probably 3 single-family houses. Didn't even know I could buy multifamily or apartments before I got introduced and came to the club. And went from I went from 0 doors to now we own over 2,200 doors.
From 0 to 2,200.
Dude, what's your gross revenue? What's your gross rental income now per month?
Gross rental income per month.
What's your average rent?
2,200 doors times 1,000. I don't know, what is that?
This guy's bringing in $2.2 million of gross revenue a month.
Yeah.
What's your other income? Any idea what your average percentage of other income is? This is not the
run
rent.
around about 6%, 6-7%, depending on if it's a B or C asset.
He's making $132,000 a month, $1.5 million a year, folks, in other income. This is pet fees, parking fees, laundry fees, vending fees, eviction notices, late fees. Like, he's making more money than 91% of all people that live in America, and it's not even a job. It's an investment.
What would you say, Sean, are the 2 biggest things you've learned from Grant?
I think mindset. I think coming into this, not owning any doors, 0 multifamily, it's thinking on a bigger level. I don't know that I could think past a couple $1 million, 4 or 5 years ago. Now it's just, it's the mindset, it's the platform. You guys have collapsed time for me, going from that many doors in less than, 3 years, a little over 24 months. That's what I've learned from him. And coming to pitch your deal, like, those things it's invaluable.
How much money, let me ask you, how much money did you have when you started? None. And you have how many units now?
2,200 doors.
That's crazy, bro. Congratulations.
Thanks for being here, Sean. Appreciate you, man. You're a great example of what's possible, man.
Hey, what is your IQ, Sean?
I don't know. I haven't looked at that in a long time.
Do you know that real estate investors have the lowest IQs of wealthy people and were originally the least connected? Meaning they didn't.
Wasn't connected, got all my network through you, didn't finish college, construction, I could go on and on.
That's crazy, bro. Thank you, man.
Dude. Thanks for being here. All right, let's go to Chris and Marcella. Hey guys, how are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing great. Great to have you guys here. So, how long have you guys been following Grant's education, his teachings, and what he's talking about today?
Since July of 21, so almost 3 full years.
And so, when you guys got started, where were you at? How much real estate did you own?
We had 35 doors when we came into the system, and I remember asking Grant during one of these events, what would I do? We're too occupied. He said, just sell your trash. Your trash is keeping you busy, occupied. You can't scale that. Too much risk, and it's keeping you content.
And so what have you guys been able to do since you got connected with us and gotten our programs and gotten to our community? What's been the change for you guys?
3 months after we joined the real estate club, we closed on 2 deals that were $23 and $26 million. Today we're in over 1,900 apartments as general partners and another 1,000 passive.
Amazing. And what would you say to somebody who's on the fence about making the decision to invest in this virtual event? What would you say to them about what they're going to learn there?
Well, definitely thinking bigger, getting out of the scarcity mindset, and there's tons of connections here. We wouldn't be here, even literally physically here, we're doing what we do, doing what we're doing now if it wasn't for the 10X community. So whether you come in now or just get connected, like stay tuned, because this is a place where growth happens, changes people's lives for sure.
Yeah, and I'll just tell you that Sean, Chris and Marcella, Like, these are the types of people that are in our communities. They're either owning or partners in thousands of units, and these are the types of people that you guys are going to have the opportunity to build relationships with and learn from. Everybody that we've brought up today, Jana, Sean, Chris Marcella, like, they are all active in actually helping people get the confidence to do their first deals. So, you know, we try to put together these communities of people where you guys can actually do deals together, because real estate is not a solo sport, it's a team sport. And Chris and Marcella, you guys are awesome. You're constantly helping people. We appreciate you guys so much, and thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you. And we walked a property with Sean, and we brought Jana in on her first deal.
Wow,
So
amazing.
That's the network at work.
Thank you guys so much for everything you're doing. All right, let's get Jason. Is he here by himself, or is his wife here with him as well? Up, they're both here. Look at that.
Yep.
Jason and Ziba, how are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Where are you guys coming in from? Where are you guys based?
You can tell, Jacksonville, Florida.
I can't hear him.
In Jacksonville, Florida?
Jacksonville, Florida, yeah.
Awesome. And how long have you guys been a part of our programs?
So we honestly just started. We actually were on a webinar just like this. December. We signed up for the $300 program in January, and it's been like a huge journey from there. Honestly, we've met almost every single person on this call at multiple events. We've been to the Real Estate Summit, and we actually are in the Real Estate Club now. We just joined in March.
That's amazing. So you guys joined you got connected in January. How much real estate did you own when you started?
Zero. We were actually talking about single family homes. And when we went to this webinar, we were like, well, we got to scratch that, because that stuff is not good stuff. So according to Grant, and honestly, I didn't even know who Grant was 6 months ago.
And who introduced you to Grant?
6 months ago.
Yeah.
This lovely lady right here.
His wife said, "Hey, you need to." They were talking about buying homes, and she said, "You need to listen to this guy, because he says stay away, do not do the single family thing."
He's definitely interesting. He's a cool character. So I jumped on, and we sat on this thing for 4 hours.
Yeah, and so do you guys have any real estate right now that you own? Are you invested in any deals?
We are. So within, I want to say, a week of joining the mentor program, we invested in a deal with a group that we met, TR3. So we invested with them in 125 doors, and then we're also in Cardone Capitals.
Awesome. So since, in 5 months, you guys have invested in Cardone Capital, and then you also got connected with a deal through the community that we put together for you.
100%. And less than that, and we actually met with Jana and Sean, Jake. We've met with all of them.
That's amazing.
And now we're a part of the club as well.
Yep.
So look, guys, I just want you to understand, like, this doesn't have to take a long time when you're around the right people, and you don't even have to have money to get started. They had a little bit of cash, but if you find deals, like that's what Grant's saying, the most important thing is finding a deal. And once you find a deal, if you have a community to bring it to, if you have a network to bring it to, there are investors. Like I just saw a fella in the chat today who was saying, I have money to invest in deals, I don't want to manage them. Like those are the types of people that you have to get connected with. And the reality is there aren't a lot of people that you have in your network, period, let alone people that are interested in investing in real estate the way Grant's talking about. So Jason, Ziba, thanks so much for being a part of the community. Appreciate you guys being here. And we wish you much future success in real estate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And those are just 3 examples of people that have benefited. Guys, every year I'm in front of tens of thousands of real estate people. My videos have been seen online by tens of millions of people. Very small percentage of people actually take action with any of this information. And it saddens me, because as I continue, and I'm not, this is not bragging rights, but I am not just a teacher, but a practitioner. I am out buying real estate every single day. So I don't close on deals every day, but I'm out trying to acquire real estate. So I'm not somebody that's telling you about something that I did years ago. I am here hoping that we can become partners in a deal one day. Maybe you bring me a deal one day that you can't do because it's too big for you. So literally, this is why, for any of you that are wondering, why is he doing this today? spending 3 hours of his Saturday he could be with his family, because I'm looking to grow and scale our business. We have 15,000 units, 15,000 investors. I want that to be 150,000 units and 1 million investors. I want to continue to grow. And the only way to do that is to share with other people that are like-minded and have a similar interest. You came here today because you're interested in real estate. I'm telling you, I've done, I don't know how many different trainings we've done, Jared. We started doing real estate. Jared's the one that made me start doing these real estate trainings. How many years ago?
2015, I think.
Okay. There's never been, I'm telling you, 20, and I started with this today. This will be the greatest opportunity since 2008. Different though than last time. This is not going to be in single family home. This is going to be in multifamily real estate, or you guys refer to them as apartments, okay? Multifamily, multiple doors, rental income properties. There's so many things that are going on right now that indicate to this being one of the greatest opportunities for those that are committed, real committed to wealth creation. I just saw an article. More U.S. households are renting than any point in 50 years. I've read another report that said 40%, can you show them that, the screen I'm doing? 40% of all the single family homes in America, by the way, my computer, John, you see that right there? Than in 50 years. This is getting worse, not better, by the way, and will continue to get worse. 40% of all the single family homes in America, the 1 to 4 are not considered commercial. Everything 5 and above is considered commercial. This is about 48% of the entire stock of real estate in America. 40% of that is being rented right now. Somebody owns it and they're renting it out, okay? There's states where some of the Congress and the Senate is concerned about institutional people buying up all these real estate assets. They're like, oh, we're going to stop them. No, they're not. They're not going to stop them, by the way. The only way to stop them is to get you guys started buying this. You should be buying it, collecting it. Look up the clip. Warren Buffett said, if I could buy 10,000 homes, if I could accumulate 10,000 homes, I would. By the way, he owns one. He owns one house. For you people that are interested in getting rich, he didn't make any money in his house. He made money. He said, if I could buy 10,000 units, you have it?
He said he'd buy up a couple 100,000 homes if he could.
Why? Because they cash flow, because you can finance them, because you can write them off, because they're going to go up in value, because they beat the invisible tax called inflation.
He said I'd buy a couple 100,000 single family homes if it were practical to do it.
Yeah. So
but it's a couple 100,000 individual transactions.
Because he's like, you can't do it, but I'm showing you how you can do it, okay? My plan is this. Our average transaction is about 350 units, okay? So I know what my plan is. My plan is to have 100,000 units. I take 100,000 units, divided by 350 units. I need 285 properties, okay? 285 properties. I'm at 41 right now. I have 244 to go, and I'll be the largest apartment owner in America. I don't have the money to do that, but I just know what my target is. You guys just got to know what your target is. What is your target? $1 million, $5 million, $10 million, $50 million, cash flow forever? What's your target, man? I'll show you the rest. You just got to get clear on your target and make time. Show it. Play that clip.
If I had a way of buying a couple 100,000 single-family homes and had a way of managing, the management is enormous. It was really a problem because they're one by one. They're not like apartment houses. So, but
stop it there.
I would load up.
It's not like apartment houses, which he's telling you, dude. The way to do it is with the apartment houses, not the single-family home, because you cannot accumulate and manage 100,000 single. Or even 100 single-family homes would be very difficult to accumulate. That means 100 different closings, 100 different managers, 100 different tax reports, 100. I can close one deal that's got 100 units, and I can show you guys how to do it with no money. I've been focusing on 4-unit deals today. I can show you how your first deal, let's just skip to the good stuff. Your first deal could be 100 units. By the way, remember, every time those rents go up $200, what happens? 100 times 200 times 12 divided by 0.06 equals $4 million, a profit. You don't need to put the money in. You need to put the partnership together. You need to find the deal, sell the deal, present the deal, manage the deal. Okay? How many of you'd like to make $4 million on your first deal? Not just for you, by the way, but for you, your partners, your mom, your dad, your uncle, your aunt. You just have to take the initiative and the commitment. First, you got to have a deal. Second, you got to find debt. Third, you got to find equity. If you guys don't know how to do the deal, the debt, the equity, I do. I will help you over the next 14 days to focus on what you're looking for. What does the deal look for? What does the price structure look like? What is the debt? Where would the debt come from? I can handle all this. Look, if I could just show you how to find the deal, I promise you the debt and the equity will follow. The fourth thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give to you is our network. We're going to drop you in. How many people are in the network right now?
Almost 2,000.
2,000 people. 400 or 500 of them show up every Friday. I'm going to drop you into it, okay? And it's so easy to talk to these people because we're all talking about one thing, real estate, where they live, what the rents are, what the prices are, home prices. And the fifth thing I'm going to give you, and this is worth everything, confidence, to know the difference between a good deal, a great deal, and a super deal.
So can we skip to the good part?
Which is number 5, baby. It's the confidence, okay? The deal, the debt, the equity, when you line up all that and the network, that's why some of these people that have been coming here, you're like, man, if they can do it, I can do it. And that's why they're winning, okay? This is the great way to build wealth in America. I want you to join us, okay? I want you to join us and make your commitment right now to becoming a real estate wealth magnet. If you're committed to becoming a wealth creator using real estate, throw it in the chat. The website is grantcardone.com/now. We have 18 minutes and 5 seconds, and I'm going to take this down. Is that over or under, Johnny? Yeah, you got to be going the other way, Johnny. You're going the wrong way. Okay? grantcardone.com/now. grantcardone.com/now. He's putting a clock up for 18 minutes right now. grantcardone.com/now. This is the last chance you're going to get this. I'm going to give you the master class. It's $10,000 on our website. I'm giving it to you free. The instant underwriter calculator, you cannot buy this any other place. We only give it to members that join us on this journey. We're going to give you the multifamily dictionary and the real estate, how to create wealth investing in real estate. We're going to give you these 2 books, as well as a cash flow hat that I'm rocking right now to keep you committed to your cash flow. We're also going to give you a strategy call if you want to grab one, if Jared can make some more spots for those. And we're going to send you the 10X toolkit, okay? Also, I'm going to give you a credit at my store for $297, okay? When you pay the $297, you get a tax write-off. When I send you back $297, you don't have to pay taxes on that. Why? Because it's under $500 and I don't have to report it. And it's a gift. Okay, I actually get to write the gift off as well, okay? So you get a tax write-off. I send you a gift for $297. You can use the gift coupon at my store. And, by the way, I'm going to spend 2 days with you, 2 full days next week. This is 3 hours right now. 2 days in 2 weeks, 2 days, full days. You're going to tap into your computer, your laptop, or your TV, however you want to watch me. You're going to go to YouTube. You're going to be on a stream. By the way, there's going to be people in that room. Show them that clip again. Show them this clip. This is what this room's going to look like. There's going to be people at these tables. What are those seats?
15 grand.
Anybody that wants to come and be at the event in person, that's called a baller seat. $15,000. We have 10 of them. You can come in and be part of this. This is my daughter underwriting a deal right now. Those are $15,000 seats. If you want to be on the baller seat, make sure you talk to our team. The only way to buy that is online over a phone call. If you want to call in, 310-777-0255 for a baller seat. Promise you that room will be full. And those people will be paying $15,000. There'll be about 10 or 12 people in the room, and you get to go there for free. Okay, if that deal's not good enough for you, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I would tell you this: no insult, you're not committed. You're not committed to buying real estate, or you just came here to see, hey, what does he do on his real estate things? But none of that's going to make you any money. The only thing that will ever make you money, it's not the knowledge I'm going to give you. It's not even having confidence. It's certainly not the network. The only thing that's ever going to make you money is when you finally invest in a piece of real estate. It's the only way to create wealth is this. There's no other way. You can read as many books as you want. You can learn as much as you want. You can get as excited as you want. You can have as much confidence. You can know a bunch. There's so many people that know more than I do. Okay? The guy that I first was introduced to real estate with owned one duplex. I owned 15,000 units. Okay, like it's the only difference between me and him is I bought 15,000, he bought one. My uncle had 80 Section 8 homes. Okay, I decided to buy 15,000. I'm not better than him. I'm not saying I'm better. I'm just saying that that's me. Okay, some of you are going to buy 40 units and be cool. Some of you are going to buy 100 units and be cool. There's a gentleman that we talked to earlier. He went from 0 units to 2,200 units in 2 years. I knew a guy once, one of the first people I ever met in real estate. He was an uneducated dropout from high school, and he had 100 units in Chula Vista in the Barrios or Barrios?
The Barrio.
The Barrio?
Barrio.
Barrio. He paid cash for him. I don't even know how he did this. I think it could have been drug money, okay? And when I met him, he was probably 24, 25 years old, 26 maybe, at the max. Cash flow Chula Vista, 100 units. Every freaking month. You know what the rents are there now? $3,000 a month. Right now, he still has those units, by the way. That's 30 years ago. He earns $300,000 a month and never got a high school degree. Like, good for him. Only in America, baby. So, we want you guys to be involved, okay? I'm giving you the calculator, the underwriter. Any questions in the chat? Let's open up to questions real quick. I'm giving you the book. If you guys like to read, I'm giving you the multifamily dictionary. You have to have that, okay? Because that's part of how you have your conversation. I'm going to give you the real estate 16-hour masterclass where you watch me underwrite real estate deals for 16 hours. It's like, it is magic. That thing, I promise you, this thing, you could pay $100,000 from this. It'd probably be best for you if you did, by the way. And you would make millions off this program. One of the programs I'm most proud of. This all applies, by the way, to self-storage, industrial, hotels could apply right here. There's going to be a freaking crash in hotels. It's going to be crazy.
Guneshi asked, what's the difference, self-storage versus multifamily? What are your thoughts?
Man, it's self-storage. The benefit of storage is it's recession-proof, just like multifamily, but even more so. And the expenses are lower. The management's easier. You don't have any toilets, but you don't have depreciation. Very little depreciation. And you know, you can't plan your exit as well because you don't know how much you can keep pressing storage before people are like, no, I don't need that stuff.
Imram says, what do you think about Section 8?
I think Section is great as long as you're willing to deal with the government. And there's no affordable housing in America. Anybody that talks about affordable housing is lying to you right there. Like it's impossible to have affordable housing. And where it is affordable, nobody has jobs there. So the fact that you can go to, someplace out of Cleveland and see the rents for $550, like that deal I showed you guys in Lake Charles, if you were on at that point, that deal in Lake Charles, I guarantee is a screamer. I just know a deal when I see a deal. There's no way those rents should be $800 a month there.
Steve said, what about if I have bad credit? A couple people asked this. You want to talk about how the bank lends on a deal?
Yeah, because when you go buy a deal, let's say you bought a 14-unit deal and the rents, they're looking at the $14,000 a month that the property that creates. They're not looking at your income. They're giving you income on, they're going to put an LLC around this. They're going to wrap this in a limited liability company that has this piece of property, and they're giving the loan to this, not to you. Now, they will be more interested in your ability to manage that asset, okay? But they're not going to give you a loan based on your credit score. They will give you a loan based on how confident they are in this asset to work. On a 4-unit deal, it's going to be even easier for you because you're going to go in and of these 4 units, like this is a little hack on 4 units. You want to take the worst unit to live in, okay? This is you, me. I'm not going to take the best unit. You want to take the worst unit. You guys like, I will get the big one. No, bro, the big one's for the people that pay, okay? Like, let's say these rents are $1,000 a month, $1,000 a month, $1,000 a month, okay? They're already rented. You're going to take the worst one, and you're going to charge yourself $1,200 a month. You're going to move in, you're going to buy the deal with 5% down, and the first thing you're going to do is have a new lease agreement with yourself. Okay, the rents are now $1,200 a month on me. And as these people move out, you're going to raise the rents, okay? This one's going to go to $1,200. Well, $1,200, man, God, bro, that's what I pay. God damn, you're getting it as cheap as I, and my unit's worse than yours. Okay, this one's going to be $1,400 now, and this one's going to be $1,500 because it's the biggest one. They should never, ever be the same price unless they're all exactly equal, okay? Now I got $1,200, $2,400. I got, what is this? $3,800. I got $4,300. What were the rents? I raised the rents $300 here. Is that right? No, more than that. $200, $400, $800, $1,300. Now they're $5,300. Okay, watch what I just did. Because in 10 months, I'm out anyway. New guy comes in, I move out. New guy moves in, what's he going to pay? He's going to pay $1,200 because that's what I was paying. $1,300 times 12 times 4, no, $1,300 times 12 divided by 0.06. I just made $260,000 because I charged myself. See, people just, you guys are just short-sighted, or nobody's showing you these hacks. I just made $250,000. And what did it cost me to do that? What did it cost me to do that? What did it cost me to make? I charged myself $1,200 a month times 12, $14,000. You guys are saving 14 grand, but you're not making $250,000. Okay, I charge myself. I wouldn't do this for free. I would charge myself and pay.
Brendan says, how do you manage a property that you've locked in out of state?
Hard. You know, you're gonna use a third party. You need a third party, and you do not want to have one third party on one deal because they're going to take advantage of you. So you need them to pay attention. Like we use third parties on everything that we have, but I'll have 7 properties in one market. Again, we got 8 minutes, guys. I've already spent 4 hours on a 90-minute event. My staff is looking at me like, bro. Okay. So we're going to end it now, okay? I thank you for coming. Thank you for bringing your family. Thank you for listening with an open mind. But mostly, okay, thank you for being interested in creating generational wealth for your family. This is something that needs to happen in America. The government is not going to solve this problem for you. It's Biden, Donald Trump, nobody is going to solve this generational wealth curse, if that's what you guys call it. It's the wealth curse. No, it ain't, bro. It ain't a curse, bro. This shit is been mandated and manufactured to hold you down. Okay? This is not some third invisible evil empire. This is a real empire that has the game stacked against you. The wealthiest institutions are investing money in real assets and you aren't. Period. You're buying cars, you're getting bicycles for your kids, you're getting Gucci for your kids, you're getting nice t-shirts and designer bullshit. Okay, you're going to eat over here. You shouldn't be buying at Chipotle. You should be investing in the goddamn neighborhood Chipotle's sit in. You should be eating hamburgers and freaking peanut butter and jelly sandwiches right now and staying broke. Okay, rather than buying Gucci shoes, freaking live in a pair of these. These are $40. Okay, what are those, Brooks? Yeah. They're $40. They cost nothing. Okay, they're probably better for my feet. But you should invest in neighborhoods where Gucci puts their storefronts. You know, rather than drinking Starbucks, okay, at $5 a cup. I bought a damn a latte for my wife the other day. It was $8.07. I'm like, man, I mean, I love you, bro, but goddamn, shit, $8 a day. Because if you're going to do one, you're going to do 2 a day. Times 2 times 365. I'm like, God damn, that's $5,800 a year. $5,800 a year. I could buy one 4-unit deal with $5,000. I showed you a deal today that was $100,000. I could put $5,000 down and buy it. So I hope you guys join us. We're here to help you. We're here to support you. I got a big staff. We got phone numbers, 310-777-0255, 310-777-0255. If you want to talk to somebody, if you want to come to the Ballers, it's $15,000. It's $15,000 to come to the Ballers, okay? If you want to join our club, okay, if you guys want to call in, our club is $25,000. You can join our club. We support you for 12 months. You come to 3 live events or 4 events, Jared? 4 events, 4 live events in person. These are live at the Turnberry, 2 right here in our offices where you pitch deals, and 2 big events where we bring real estate investors. It's $25,000 for that. You can come to the Ballers. It's $15,000, okay? And that's 2 days. This is, I don't know, this is 11 different days. And all year we support you, and we look at deals, and we fund deals. Or you guys could do the simple thing. Just do the grantcardone.com/now. It's only $297. It's freaking affordable. It's easy to do. Put it on your credit card, slice it, hit it, slam it, jam it. Send me $297 a Bitcoin. However you want to do it. I don't care. We'll take any payment you want to pay, okay? If you got some other way to pay us the $297, call 310-777-0255. We're happy to talk to you about it. You got a donkey that's worth $297, I'll take it. I just want you committed, okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a credit at my store for $297. We'll actually send you something out that looks like this. You can use it for anything. You can use it for this later if you decide to do our club later. The people that you heard from today, all those people are in our club. $600 million worth of deals was done in that club last year, okay? And then if you're not happy in 2 weeks about the information I traded with you today, for those 2 days, the 2 mentor calls, you can just take all of it, give it back to us. I mean, you can't give it back to me. You can keep the master program too. You can keep that. That's $10,000. You can keep that, and we'll still give you your money back. I just want to get you in the game. I want to get your family in the game. I want to get your next generation in the game. Your kids and their kids are going to thank you for doing this, okay? They're going to keep these clocks open for 3 minutes and 39 seconds. God bless you guys. Thank you. And everybody that took advantage of this, thanks for trusting me. And thanks for becoming an investor today. God bless. Be great. And I'll see you Friday. We got more to spare. Ain't no shortage, baby. Winning by the chopper and another for my lady. Talking about the bird in the scrap.
Let's give it up for Mr. Grant Cardone.
Got money, who got my back? You can never get it if you never ask. Big bags, legendary swag.